Welcome back, everybody. We find the Numida family sitting on the coast. Not at the beach, but in a dark, awful cavern at the bottom of a spooky mansion, as is kind of their common fate. Small drips coming from above, landing in the pool, causing cautious eyes to glance over where the monster that you just defeated had just come. As you're all tending to your wounds, gathering yourselves together again after the combat that just ensued, Jumbles, you would feel a hand rest on your shoulder and look up to see your mother, Litsi. A few quick words are exchanged, and the rest of you would see Litsi and Jumbles kind of wander off to the side, sitting down next to this large lake, skipping rocks, and talking to themselves. And after some time, they would return back. And without saying much, Litsi would rush upstairs, saying she had to take care of something rather quickly.
Jumbles walks up and just kind of is nodding, doesn't say much. He goes, all right, we're good.
Is she reapplying hairspray?
Probably part of that is going to be that, but I did leave something upstairs that's important to me, and so she's going to go grab it for me. Problem is I've kept it under lock and key, and there are several puzzles on the box that she will have to open, so she might be up there for a little bit.
You didn't tell her how to get them open?
I tried, but I explained the slide puzzle part, and she stopped me and said, no. And then she left immediately.
That does sound like Litz.
She might just break the box.
That also sounds like Litz.
Yeah. Well, I hope she doesn't. It is an antique. But we'll find out, I guess, in a little bit if she decided to or not.
Well, I'm feeling pretty all right, I suppose. How's everyone doing?
I'm good. I'm feeling better.
Good as we're gonna be. I'm gonna point across the lake, out where it's sort of hard to see. Really, it's pretty far. There's what looks like an opening or something. If that goes back somewhere and is connected to anything, it's not in the blueprint. I mean, I suppose none of this cave really is much. It's not part of the mansion, obviously. Just sort of took down the wrong wall, I guess. No telling where that goes.
Should we check it out then?
Well, I suppose if nothing else came out of this lake with you and her skipping rocks across the surface of it, then hopefully nothing's going to come out from us walking around it. We'll stick together, though.
And no drinking the water this time.
He has his water skin right above it.
Put that away.
But,
It's gross water. Look
it's
at it.
just a little still. He taps it and puts it away.
No.
Mosquitoes had flavor.
You are a frog, I
I
guess.
don't know the mosquitoes can even get down here.
I don't question
Pretty
it.
well sealed.
You see his tongue
We're like
shoot out
cave
and grab
mosquitoes.
one. Pulls back in.
Well, fair enough. I guess we make our way around to whatever this thing is opening here.
Yes. You would all march yourselves around this sort of small coastline and come over to this significantly darker area of the cave. I believe most everybody here has dark vision.
Literally nobody has dark vision.
I have dark vision.
Nobody
just
has
kidding.
dark
Jumbles does.
He's liar.
Why do you think that the elves do? Never mind. Well, it's dark. Jumbles, let's talk.
Wow, it's so well lit in
We
here.
have lights. We have a lantern.
Okay.
There is the
good.
ever-burning torch or whatever it's called.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Grandpa has
donning
the
your
torch.
various lighting equipments, because you would notice that this area is exceedingly dark.
Like
you would
weirdly
see
dark.
weirdly dark.
Like it shouldn't be that dark, or because we're already in a cave with no light.
Right,
So like
yes.
we're going down from there. That's getting like
Any
something
of
wrong
like the
dark.
dripping sort of luminescent kind of goop that's been present in most of these other cave areas is not
Fair
in
enough.
this room, and
This
kind
is
of
advanced darkness.
advanced. Level 2, baby.
I'll say that. That's a thing in Pathfinder.
Oh, what?
Yeah, dark vision can't see through it.
Darkness can level up?
The greater darkness.
It
Our
gets
bid became, our
stronger.
bid became too real, guys.
I can't do that. I can't.
Okay, so it's average darkness.
I can't. Yeah, I guess it's just average. I guess it's just your run-of-the-mill kind of dark in here. That's this. Can't do that.
It's
Oh
magic.
my
It's not like
God.
a thing that happens naturally. It's magic darkness.
Oh man. Okay then. Yeah. No. It's just.
We freaked her out with that one.
No, she spooked. She spooked herself. The GM spooked. That's how spooky this campaign's about to
I
get.
can't. I can't. You come into this room.
Contemplating the physical properties of advanced darkness.
And as you're kind of running your lights over the walls, you would find yourselves in a rather small, sort of irregular, but sort of circular. It's not even. It's still cavern walls that are simply adorned with numerous ancient carvings and murals painted and carved. A sort of conglomerate of the two art forms, absolutely covering these walls. Stars, comets, and moths near the ceiling. Monstrous shapes fill this sort of hole that climbs all the way up these walls that look to be like maybe 10 feet or more up. It's a steep drop or climb. Can I get some exploration activities? I assume it's the same, but since we're missing somebody,
I'm still scouting. I think we just got one less on Team Seek and Team.
Yeah.
Yep.
Investigation.
Investigate
Investigation.
and search.
can I have my
Or see.
investigators
It's happening.
This is us. We are so in.
make me some religion checks?
Okay.
I'm already at that one. Okay. Yeah, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. It's less good.
Okay. So that is a non-natural 20.
This is an 18 total. Is this related to Xarwin or to Kuth by chance?
It is.
It's a dirty 20 then.
Okay.
Ooh.
Two dirty 20.
Two
Wow.
dirty 20.
You guys hold hands and you do it entirely in sync.
We're skipping
We put
down
our
the
heads
hall.
together.
Yeah. You guys start to really examine these walls and this intricate session of murals that sort of come together. It's clear to you that it seems to be telling some sort of story. Although it's a little difficult to deduce beginning and end, as it all just seems to be in a sort of circular loop, everything overlapping each other. There's not a ton of order in the paintings, but you are able to suss out a couple of things about it. It would be pretty obvious to you guys that the drawings seem to represent a common theme with these stars and astrological signs that you've seen throughout the house. And Cass, you would note in particular that the moths are a very common symbol for Desna. Although usually moths of Desna would stand watch in the night sky, protecting from the dark tapestry from above. You would note that the carvings here seem to be strangely reversed, as if the moths were watching over a danger not from above, but from below. And as you're sort of charting these and walking around the room, Jumbles, you would be starting to piece together this sequence of events on the bottom. You would see a man walking through libraries, through villages, head stuck in a tome of some kind. Although the tome never seems to take any proper form, just a sort of darkness that begins to infect each image and becoming darker and darker until he seems to be transforming into some kind of monstrous creature. If it even is a creature, some shapeless aberration, it is nearly impossible to tell. You see a battle. You see men and women in robes with these similar astrological signs and moths printed on the robes, defeating him. You see them burying him in an earthquake and covering it with a blanket of stars before locking the door. And Talus, you would notice almost as soon as you walk into the room, like kind of like the feeling when you're not actually looking over, but you can tell that you are being looked at, like boring through the back of your skull. Just one dark spot, nearly hooded almost, seemingly watching the entire event.
Like a spot on the wall, like a spot that I could see, or it's just a feeling that it's just being watched in general.
It is there, but it's hard to determine what it really looks like.
Is it a thing that I could point out?
Yes.
Okay,
yes.
that's I guess the point
Yes.
of my question.
Mhm.
While these two are going around unraveling all this, I'm just I look around for a moment, but just end up focusing on whatever that is. And I'll kind of just tap Jumbles on the shoulder, like interrupt him while he's going around. Hey,
Oh, hey.
what do you make of that? Or any of this? Point up towards that spot.
Do I see a dark figure there too and everything?
Yes, you see a dark form there. In some cases, at some moments looking almost like a hooded figure, in some just looking like mist.
So is it a carving in the wall, or is it like an actual, just like it looks like there's a guy standing there in the corner?
It seems to just sort of crown the entrance between here and the cavern.
Oh, so it's like where we came in.
Yes.
Okay.
Literally
Okay.
the back of, yeah. Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure. This whole room has something to do with someone becoming something. So this could be what he became.
I don't know. I just get a weird feeling from it, you know? Can I reach it? Like with my sword? I just, like,
Oh,
just
with your
poke
sword,
it?
probably, yeah.
But I mean, it's just
I was gonna-
stone, so I'm just gonna kind of reach out and just sort of like
Yeah.
tap it with the tip of my cane sword.
No
if I
effect,
can.
really. It seems just a carving, painting.
I don't know. Feels different, you know?
Grandpa, can you bring the torch over here?
I walk over with the torch.
Mm-hmm.
Can you? And I point at the spot. Like, can you kind of mess around with that? See if
What is that?
I don't know. I want to get a better view on it.
Start raising my torch to the shadow.
As you're raising your torch up to this, nothing immediately happens. Again, it seems to just be part of this mural. But as you're trying to really examine it closely, looking for details, really zoning in on this now, you can see that what appeared to be almost like a mist-like the gradient seemed to be almost like steam or like fog, seems to have more of a fleck or a more physical quality, almost like ashes.
I don't quite know what to make of this. I feel like it's definitely something. Well, all this clearly is something, but there's a whole lot going around here that sure don't make a lot of sense to me.
Could it? It feels like ashes. Could it be the Ashen Man?
It's possible, I suppose. Makes about as much sense as anything.
At this point, Cass, will you make me a will save?
Oh, okay.
That's
Okay.
what you get for standing there silently, not participating.
I'm introverted. What can I say?
Oh no! Oh, what's happening there?
Let me double check.
Is it not very good?
That's not. Do I want to? There's a good chance that it can improve.
What's the worst that
You
can
might need
happen?
that later. Let's,
Yeah, I'll save it later.
Yeah.
Okay. That's a 3 on the die.
Ooh!
So a total of 12.
Ooh! Oh, I dropped something. Don't worry, it's not important.
your will save is better than my fortitude, so you can take solace in that.
Your will save is 9. You're a wizard. Why's your will save 9? You do magic.
I'm not 9 years old. I'm 16.
Cass, as your family is kind of standing by this entrance, really examining, zoning in on this figure, watching over, almost overseeing the rest of this room, you would feel almost like the beginning of a migraine, like a pain just behind your eyes, as if it were coming from the center of your skull. You're going to take 17 damage.
Jeez, okay.
Oh,
As-
that's nothing. You're only a witch.
You start to feel
Just a
this
child.
throbbing sensation as this pain becomes more rhythmic and regular, like a heartbeat. And you feel yourself turn around and come face to face with this monster. You feel yourself drawn to this specific section of the painting, wanting to reach out, wanting to feel it. This dark crimson aberration, this behemoth that seemed to have been defeated a long time ago. And as you get closer and closer, and this pain grows stronger and stronger, when you finally make contact, you hear those same words booming through your skull as if it were echoing inside of you. Just like before, Tekuth.
Cass, you okay?
Cass, you good? What's happening?
Oh, that's a lot of pain.
Oh, hang on. I'm good at this one. I'll run up, and I'll do some sort of. I'll like check you over to see if anything's happening. I'll do a medicine check at the same time.
While that's going on, can I investigate this part of the mural, like the image of the monster more?
Sure. Give me a. What are you specifically looking for here?
Trying
Give me
to
some-
kind of understand what exactly I'm looking at here, aside from it's a monster kind of thing. Seeing if I recognize any traits that I could be like, oh, it's something like this creature kind of thing.
Right.
Okay, that's good.
You get 26 HP back.
Thank you.
Go ahead and we'll say add your occultism to that one.
Okay. So 14 on the die plus another 14, so 28.
Pretty good.
Yeah, that's a big number.
A pretty solid number there.
One of the things you do good.
As you're looking at this creature in this scene, you're trying to make sense of it. This creature doesn't remind you of anything that you've seen before. It's hard to really even look at, especially in your current condition, which seems to be heightened by it. It seems to have, it has multiple tendrils and teeth and legs, all with this dark crimson, almost brain-like muscle mass that seems to weave in and out of itself as this creature is shrinking back from this attack.
This thing has something, when we were on that bridge and it made me stupid, did you guys also hear something saying Tekuth when we were on that bridge?
No.
Okay, well, I did, and I'm hearing it from this at the same time that I'm having this migraine.
Get away from it.
Yeah, I think you might want to step back,
Yeah.
Cass. I don't know what's going on in here, but it's certainly nothing good.
I step back like 5 feet.
As you step away, you feel like it doesn't hurt. In fact, it's almost a little bit relieving. Just sort of like the feeling of a blanket being pulled off of you. What is your first memory of you and your mother?
When I was about 3, it was a summer day, and it was back when we had a much easier relationship because I was very small, and we didn't have as many conflicts. It's a vague memory. It's just kind of a glimpse of, being held by her and just laughing about something.
And as you're recalling this, and you feel this pulling, like a soft chill hitting your skin again, you can't remember a hug or a laugh or anything from that day. Just the words, Tekuth. You can increase your malevolence condition.
Sick.
Awesome.
That's actually really
Yeah,
cool.
that's-
to
I was
know.
just really- I don't think we get
Glad,
that.
if anything.
That's actually great.
While I'm healing her, and then she like takes the step back, Jumbles will, without knowing he's doing it, he's going to cast detect magic because he has that. So
Who doesn't have detect magic in this family other than nowadays?
That tracks.
So I don't think he knows he has even any magic in him. So I think he's going to kind of like, as he's pulling away, and he's going to be eyeing the spot that was giving her the migraine, and then after that happening immediately after we saw the shadow thing above, he's gonna kind of do a detect magic. See.
Yeah, this place reeks of magic.
Detect magic, yes.
It is thick with the magic. There's so much magic within this basement, it's really hard to narrow in on a particular zone. But you would note that it doesn't necessarily seem to be localized to this room. Like, it's not necessarily that the wall seems to be enchanted, but that this area that you come into is overcome with a magical presence.
Guys, I think there's magic in this room. Be honest.
I don't think that's a whole lot of a stretch. So I'm sitting back there kind of near the door while this is unfolding. Jumble's trying to treat Cass, and Cass back up a little bit. I turned around when she cried out with whatever happened to her. So I'm facing away from this stuff on the wall, but I still have that feeling in almost the back of my neck, like something's wrong. So I'm sitting there. I got my cane sword in the one hand, just ready, and in case I need it, and my mirror in the other, and I just have it angled so I can see that thing on the back of the wall just a little bit in the reflection when I glance down. So it's never completely out of my sight. I have a thought. What about the mirror? Let's put mine away.
The cosmic one?
Yeah, the
The one we left up in the wine cellar.
Yeah.
The frame of that, now that iconography, it's not, I guess, similar isn't really the word I'm looking for, but it seems like it has some kind of a similar root. I mean, they're both that and this, both about the same thing.
Yeah. I had that I don't know, feeling overcome me that we should bring it here. But I think Look, to be 100% honest, I think we should wait till Lychee's back, because whatever is going to happen seems to be connected. I'm going to gesture at all the walls and everything to whatever this feels very
Whatever it
Takooth.
is, I think it needs to happen. I don't know. It's something we want to wait on. I'm not sure Cass is okay just standing here. If it can mute whatever is going on, Dad, I think we should go get the mirror.
Should I try to dispel the magic?
I don't know if you're going to find a lot of success in that, but wouldn't hurt to try, I suppose.
Okay.
Don't overexert yourself.
So I am going to cast Dispel Magic, and that's basically making an attack roll against it,
It's
right?
kind of, yeah, I mean, what you roll a check and you add what is pretty much in all cases the same as your spell attack roll,
Okay.
unless you have something that affects counteracting specifically.
Okay. So let's see here. All right.
You got this. It's easy.
Roll 20.
Yeah.
That is a natural 20.
Wow.
And since it's a spell attack roll, technically.
It's not an attack roll.
Okay.
It's that you
Sad.
use your spell attack.
Can't use
It's-
my
I mean, like a counteract, a critical success on a counteract check can dispel things up to 3 levels higher than the dispel magic that you're using. So I don't know what level.
And you
we're
can't
casting
spell
that at.
counteract without the word attack. So I think it counts.
So, could I use my blast?
No.
You know,
It's
doesn't
still
hurt to
not
ask.
20 though.
Oh, yeah.
I
No.
think you'll want to save that in any event. As the level of magic in this area, while you let off maybe the best rendition of a dispel magic that you've ever done in your life, seems to far outweigh your experience with the arcane or even the occult.
Ah, dang.
But that was really cool, though. It felt really cool.
It's categorically
Thanks.
a
That
good effort.
shockwave was kind of palpable.
Yeah, I
right?
felt magic
Yeah.
in here that I didn't feel magic for like a half a second. But it did come back.
There was a void just for a moment.
There was a
Like
lack
a
of
break
magic.
in the wind.
And that was definitely you.
Yeah.
So I think as we leave this kind of area, I'll go, do we want to, as we get to the cellar, like the intersection, I point back to the alien room, and I'm like, do we want to even, because we have to, I feel like we'll need to go back through there.
Why?
And there's a whole bunch of, there's like a whole other side of this, isn't
Yeah,
there?
we got a staircase right here at the wine cellar. We can go across the floor that doesn't have a weird green alien demon in it.
It's true, I guess. It's just, all I'm saying is, it felt like he knew something. It felt like he responded to the Xarwin family name when we said it, and he could provide clarity at the very least for, and he points at the room back there.
Could and will are two very different things.
We
We
could
just ask him
Jumbles.
questions through a slightly ajar door.
do that, or we make him tell us what happened in that room.
I don't know what that thing is. I don't have the slightest idea of what exactly it might be capable of. I'm not really. I don't know. I don't feel anything. I don't know. Not that that's a thing that I can really do or tell, but I mean like that some of this stuff, you know, in here in this mansion, some of the things that have happened, some of the stuff we've seen, that room, well, the carvings, it feels like something, you know? I mean, you felt it in that dream you had.
Yeah, no.
Did you have any dreams about a weird melty green gummy monster?
No.
Well, there you go.
But, I mean, yeah, no, that's fair. I don't know. It feels like to the investigator in me feels like he has answers to questions that I want.
I don't doubt that he
Answers.
does, but I do doubt we'd be able to get him easily.
At
I
least
don't
not
wanna-
without Mom, probably, because it always helps to have two, physically tough people. So.
We got two right there. We talk about.
Okay.
You bring up a valid point, Cass. Jumbles.
Yes,
This is a gut feeling.
is a gut feeling. It feels important. That room feels important to me.
He did something to those kids, Xarwin's kids.
I don't want him to do something to ours.
I mean, we'll stay near the door. He clearly can't handle this door.
The last time the two of us went in alone somewhere.
Well, this time there's 4 of us going in. We can all go in.
What
and
do you
then-
want to ask him, Jumbles? What's your plan?
Does he know? It's less. We need to see his reactions to things, then we can determine what he knows, what he doesn't know. If we just say the name Takuth, will he respond to that?
This
He
fella don't
responded-
even have a face that we can read.
He recoiled at the names of the children. There's ways of reading a guy. We could. He's connected to this somehow, and he at least knows it. If we could go in to whatever is in these next areas with the most knowledge as possible, that feels like the best move.
I think it's a big risk.
Well, I say we take the risk, and then we leave if we need to leave. We stay near the door. We fight him around there if we have to fight, and we flee if we got it.
If we're gonna do this, let's do it as smart as we can. We got a good look at him, mostly. We're down a man, but if we can overwhelm him, rush him.
Well, I'm hoping, I think the intention anyway, is it doesn't exactly come to that, but I guess we can be prepared for if it does.
Then if you two stay back, we don't want you getting grabbed again.
No.
We don't
If
want
you
any
stay
weird
Up at the
demon
top,
magic happening to you.
me and your grandpa can stop him from coming up the stairs well enough, as long as you stay up there. We got an advantage in the terrain here.
Yeah. This feels smart. If you, I don't want to keep walking into things
And it's
completely unknown.
still just kind of assuming his weird little wings don't work. I can't imagine. There's no way they could pick him up.
How tall is that room?
How tall is the room?
Yeah.
Not
I'm
taller
not worried
than
about
an
him flying
average
away. I'm worried
room.
about him not needing the stairs necessarily.
Jumbles,
is.
I'm gonna have you make a recall knowledge. What's your occultism modifier?
Plus 14.
Jumbles, as you are all discussing this creature, trying to recall where he might fit in with this story, talking about dreams, you would remember that you did dream of this creature.
Oops.
In your
Just kidding.
Whoops. My bad.
in your various visions before coming to this sort of checklist that you've made to yourself of what steps 1, 2, 3 in order down the line need to be done in order to relieve whatever is overtaking Xarwin Manor. You would remember this same scene of Yosef in front of the Void Mirror, what you now know is the Void Mirror, contacting some kind of alien being from the Dominion of the Black, and you would recognize it as this creature.
Okay. That was... I thought he was talking to the crab. But
I also thought he was talking to the crab.
I thought he was talking to the crab. This makes 1,000 times more sense. So, as we're walking up, Jumble just goes, "Oh, wait a second! Wait a second! I did this. He is important." And I relay that where I'm like, Yosef was talking to him in the mirror.
Oh, I thought you meant the crab thing.
I also thought it was the crab for like a minute. We've seen a lot of aliens. I just get kind of confused, you know?
Never a sentence I thought was going to come out of any of our mouths, but here we are.
So, okay, he definitely knows something then. He even knows something about the Void Mirror.
Yeah, I mean, that's never what was in question, really.
But now we have more questions to ask to try to get out of him. If he might know what happens with the Void Mirror if we put it in that room.
Ready, Dud?
Before we go in, do you have any of that crap? Your doodads. You know that stuff you collect.
I mean, I've got a ton. I got cherry sprigs. I got
The
crystals,
useful ones.
Cherry spring?
I could throw something together, yeah. Hold on. And,
Cherry
sheath my sword for a second and, pull out one of those potency crystals and just hand it over.
Thank you. fix it to my geese arm.
It's not a terrible idea, honestly. Let's put one on.
Anybody else
my
need to go
cane
shopping
sword.
or?
Jumbles will take out a little notebook and write down a series of questions. So as he walks in the door, he's got a gun in one hand and a notebook in the other, ready to go.
Okay, team strategy.
Stay at the top of the stairs.
How about the stairs?
We lead, you do not go past us. Because if it gets at you, you guys are smaller, and we don't want a repeat of what just happened. So let us take the lead. Take your pot shots. Do magic.
Hit him.
You got this.
Amadeus, you would feel a light weight settle on the top of your hat. And then 2 soft pats as feet stomp into the ground and stand at attention.
The ground of his head.
Yes.
His hairline.
Oh, right.
Hey.
Private, first
Yes.
class.
Yes. Yes.
I have a very important strategy for you.
Uh-huh.
I only trust you with this mission.
She leans. Are you serious right now?
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
You are going to stay here, and if you hear us about to die, you fly up to Litzy.
I mean, I could do.
You know,
I
honestly,
could
maybe
do
just
that,
go
but
to Litzy now and just hurry her up a little bit. We could certainly use her.
I
Give her a
mean,
little bit of that haste,
I-
motivation.
I could do. You don't. You
It's
don't
okay.
want me in the fight? You should,
Well, I don't think
I
it's gonna.
killed the last 2.
We're trying to avoid their.
Remember, I do the
Be
thing.
in a fight.
I do the thing.
Soldier, you're the only one responsible enough, swift enough, fleet enough
Wing having enough.
Fast
to
enough.
transport this message.
Okay.
Ezra Moken,
Yeah, that's me. I feel like I'm being demoted. I killed the last 2.
No.
Sometimes
I don't think you can
sometimes-
be demoted from private.
private first class.
Oh, that's fair, right?
You got a field promotion.
And sometimes you get battle deployments. Sometimes you get sending messages to the front.
Ezra
or,
Moken, have you ever heard of the Special Forces?
No.
Have you ever seen 1917? It's gonna be like that.
You mean
They make
the
entire
play?
movies about this job specifically.
What's a movie?
Ezra Moken, I believe in you.
Okay, I can do that.
I go take this, and I give her the bag of coins I took from the safe. I go take this, put it in my room.
She holds out her 2 wings and she holds
This
it in
my
them.
backpack.
A beat goes by and she alights to the air anyways. And
T-poses upward. And away.
That's what they mean when they say carrier pigeon. That's
It's like a mouse coming in and clicking it in Photoshop and dragging Ezra away.
you should go bye.
She's flapping her toes.
It's like whisking the
Her
air.
feet click together, like double click, like Mary Poppins style.
God.
Then swing like a propeller.
Hits her
Whoa.
with a no place like home, and she's upstairs.
Oh my gosh.
Oh man.
All right, now that that's settled, I guess we're going in.
All right. You guys approach the hallway and slowly, cautiously file in to this surgical workshop where you would find this same creature who, upon your entry, immediately whips around to face you.
We're back. Yep. I told you we'd come back when we weren't as busy.
You have come to
Talk.
be enlightened.
Sure. I don't like your phrasing quite as much, but we were just, well, figured it might behoove us and also the master of the house here for us to come down and share in a little bit of your knowledge that you have. You got a name, by the way? Talus.
I have no name.
I'm not a huge fan of green fella, but I guess it'll have to do.
Would you like a name?
We could call you Gummy.
Gummy.
You.
All right, Gummy then. So,
Gummy it is.
Gummy. Laura.
You're my little gummy buddy.
She was not prepared for that one.
One spooky NPC, guys, please.
It's Gummy and Piscos. What are you talking about? Scariest guys in town.
They strike terror in the hearts of those who hear their names.
We're searching for a little bit more information about, Jumble's here.
Hello.
We've got a couple of questions that, you wanted to enlighten us, and, well, we're in the market for a little bit of, I suppose, enlightenment.
It
A little bit.
seems that you would not be alone in this venture.
No, I'd imagine probably not. And Jumbles.
I know one who also sung enlightenment.
Oh.
My master.
And that's why we're here.
Yeah, Yosef.
He
Hunger for
would
knowledge,
slowly approach you.
Nope.
Jumbles.
We're not
Nope,
letting him come up the
nope,
stairs.
nope, 30 feet.
We're making our way up to because the staircase lead to one little point, and me and
Yeah.
Amadeus are there, and
Just kind of approaching the bar on his
you can
side
come
of the
to this.
floor.
Yeah, okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
I'm on the
I don't like
near
you,
the
but you
wall.
can do
I'm
it.
near the
Slowly
wall.
gliding through the room, and noticing you tense up, he would even kind of raise his hand as he looks at you, Jumbles, and he says, "Do you two seek to rid yourself of the limitations?"
I don't know where this sentence is going, but no, that's not what we're looking
Oh,
for.
wait.
What
I'm
we
not-
want's a
wait,
lot
wait.
simpler.
I'm not looking yet. I'm testing my. Go with me. I'm testing my options. I'm seeing what that would entail if I
It's
didn't
something.
limit. I
that
just want I want descriptions.
The
We need a little more information.
limitations of the flesh.
Flesh.
And what is that?
Flesh.
Okay, so what would that entail exactly?
What
What would
Freedom,
we from?
Flesh.
But like,
time, the restrictions of your own mind. More than I could possibly describe, and you would understand in your current mortal
And that's-
coil.
So what would my mortal coil look like after the limitations have been released?
like maybe red and gross.
What's left?
Opportunities are endless. You could inhabit whatever you please.
Could I be in a clock?
Certainly.
Have
What?
you put someone in a clock before?
He would kind of tilt his head. You know Faldor.
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 We've been introduced.
Yes.
Yeah. Briefly.
Very briefly. Kind of in passing.
Didn't get a lot of time to know each other.
Yeah, we didn't talk much.
We're a little busy with master business.
Who was
Yeah.
okay? So who was this Faldor? Is one of the master's servants or partner of his or
A rough draft.
okay?
Okay.
Um,
okay? So rough draft is clock. Who was he before he
The
was a
clock matters not. It is
And the clock's kind of just a box at this point.
Yeah, okay. Got it.
the operation.
So this is what
I'm gonna eye the table. Is there like fresh blood on there by chance, or is
Not
there?
fresh.
But there's definitely
definitely
blood
there's
stains.
There's
some-
stains.
Okay. Okay.
this is what
Nasty.
your master wanted from you. He wanted to be free.
To be reunited.
So he didn't want it for himself.
He
Did
had
he?
you free his family first?
So they could be one.
So if that's what he wanted, you said there was an accident. Was it an accident, or was it what he was aiming for in the first place?
Sometimes the greatest mistakes can lead you to your greatest purpose.
Not really so much of an answer, but
Okay, so you definitely weren't supposed to do it yet, then. Okay, if we could backtrack for a second. How did you meet the master?
It is difficult to recall a time before there's only
a lot of that going
blackness.
around.
Yeah, there's
Getting that a lot lately.
That's
many
common syndrome.
stars.
Do you know what a void mirror is?
You would see him kind of perk up
Oh, okay.
at this word.
So, well, that's a
Yes.
yes.
Is that a good perk up? It's a little hard to read, but I've
Don't
What do you know of the
have, well,
portal?
it's
portal.
that.
Yeah,
and
learned that one. It's big.
Betsy was telling us a little bit about what she figured out it could do. It's quite an interesting little object.
What does it mean to you?
Nothing. I don't desire to return.
Fair enough.
Okay, good. So bad place in there then? You don't remember. That's right.
He doesn't know.
You don't remember. Well,
You
do you know Takuth?
You look so tired.
Oh,
That's not.
no,
okay,
I was
we-
pretty well rested.
As
Actually.
As you say
We've-
to Kuth, you would see this creature tense.
a good tense or a bad
And he is
tense?
going to reach out to you.
Nope,
No.
nope. I'm 30 feet
Nope.
away.
And
Don't do
everybody
that.
can roll me initiative.
Not range of this guy.
Don't do that.
Wow, wow, wow. I think he knows Takuth, guys.
I think it is. Are we in the scout bonus?
I was gonna- hey, guys!
He's reaching out.
He's coming right for us!
Okay. It's not the worst.
Oh my goodness.
I'm glad I didn't lead with that one.
Not great.
First, I'm going to get my pencil, which has gone very far under here. It's down in the cords.
Slowly
It is
went to-
in the weeds.
Escaped.
Could not just get it normally.
No, that
needed
was-
to
that was
fully
out
leave
there.
my seat.
I went to the danger zone. You don't want to stick your feet in that one.
I finally saw that. I was like, nope, that's
It's a lost cause.
gone for now. What do we got? Talus.
21.
21.
24.
24.
I also got a 24.
Oh,
You also got a 24. Who's going first?
You.
me.
Him.
I've decided.
Cass.
14.
14.
Yeah, I rolled some doo-doo. That's backwards.
Okay,
It says
folks.
Cass right there.
My
says Cass,
picture
that's
disappeared.
She's just cast. now.
I tried to. There I am.
Oh,
Cass is back.
there she's
Now you guys
back.
know my
I was
secret.
Keep putting the
invisible
weird
for a
hieroglyphs for a
second.
minute.
You became fonts.
The idea of
Subtitle.
Cass.
What?
The idea of Cass.
What
I'm
is
a
stronger?
concept.
Cass with the idea of Cass.
A symbol.
This creature is going to begin an ascent up these stairs, reaching out, eyeing Jumbles. But coming first to Talus and Amadeus, posted up right in front.
Hello.
But he is not fixing to let that get in his way, as he is going to swipe at Talus.
Would you say he moved into this spot?
I would say he moved.
Would you say he manipulated an action?
Manipulated in action.
It's not my turn yet.
Yeah, I mean, we are. I mean, it's GM discretion whether you have your reactions at the start of a fight.
Okay, you
we're
gotta do
like,
it. I know it's not a thing.
we're the readiest we've ever been.
I say that you can have one time is a little treat.
Oh, thank you.
One time's a little treat on me. Don't say I never did nothing for you.
Sick. Okay, here we go. Oh,
That's pretty good.
Okay.
I think
Hey.
that's probably gonna hit him.
That's
Don't-
my grandfather.
He's gonna
Don't
get a little-
touch my
little-
grandson.
little smacked.
Sully, that's
Don't
a
ever talk to me about my
35.
grandson
35
ever
will hit.
Oh, we're dead.
Uh-oh.
We're dead.
Uh-oh.
We gotta go.
Whoopsies.
Maybe he's just like.
Remember how we
maybe-
had a plan to retreat?
Yeah. Well, maybe he's like got good armor but low HP.
I said what I said.
Ooh. Ooh.
Time to go.
I rolled an 18 for frame of
18?
reference.
Oh, boy.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, not you're just saying that's just for funsies right
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, that
that's-
was his-
that was my roll to hit. That's a 4 plus 9 damage.
now.
He
Woo!
reaches out and I immediately slash at that arm.
Excellent.
Is he
Stuck in there.
squishy?
Is he squishy?
Does he? Is it like gummies?
I need to know. This
It's
is really important to me.
more like like if you had a plastic T-Rex toy where you can run your fingers over the bumps, like the nice satisfying like the kind of feeling.
So not squishy.
Not squishy.
Firm,
Okay.
rather.
Yeah, opposite
Firm.
if anything.
Yeah.
Well, you haven't touched the gummy parts
That's
yet.
fair. We have to get there.
Aim for
via
the
geese
aim for the
arming.
hair.
He is going to swing at Talus, completely ignoring Amadeus's hit. That's a 26 to hit,
Yep,
Talus.
that was a hit.
All right, let me collect some dice. This one and this one.
Uh-oh.
You got little claws.
Ooh.
You got big claws.
Ooh.
Talus, you're going to take 18 damage as this thing slashes at you and grabs onto you and continues to pummel into you. Almost as if like a little kid playing roughly with a toy, grabbing onto you.
Okay. We're on action.
Oh no,
4.
I moved. You're right.
I was like, ha! He's got so many actions.
No, I moved at the beginning. Well, he's gotcha. He's gotcha, man.
I was like, oh crap, this is a huge problem.
Amadeus.
I-
As this creature holds on to Talus, studying him like a plaything or a doll. What do you do?
Hello.
I am gonna take a step to the right so I could completely block
Step.
off that path. And then I am going to backstep and power attack.
Backing
Lean
up.
back as much as I can.
Up against the wall.
I know
now,
where this is
poking
going.
out your geese
Like-
arm.
Yes. Okay, that's
Well, that's probably gonna hit.
that's yeah. That's a 32.
That will hit.
Like
Hey.
I rolled a
35 didn't
35.
crit.
Oh,
don't
I
think
didn't
32
realize
is
it was
gonna
even
crit.
less. Okay, no, it's fine. I remember 30. That's where I stopped. Not the 5.
I zoned out. Okay, that's
Sick.
Sick. That's 6 damage.
Woo!
Oh no, wait. Excuse me.
Nice.
9 damage.
Let's go.
You can
Big old
feel
9
the power.
slash.
I can always
across
trust
so
on
bad.
the Numidas to roll.
We do
Interesting.
roll. We do
At least they rolled.
Keep on rolling, y'all.
Roll. And Amadeus, that's all?
Yep.
That's all she wrote. Jumbles, this creature has a hold of your uncle, but you know that he's coming for you.
Jumbles is gonna move back to the door, so he's diagonal to Cass. And then he's going to. I'm gonna do a recall knowledge on him to see if I know anything about this creature.
Okay.
Weird alien.
Weird alien.
Weird. If I know any weaknesses or anything, maybe that'd be cool. Or whatever I roll. But
Okay. I think that is definitely going to be occultism. So that was
14.
14.
Your dice just thudded down there.
that was
I'm using the metal one right now. I'm using the big boy. As you are studying this creature, trying to even fathom what you're really looking at, as it's clutching on to Talus, your fear sort of inhibits you from deducing too much about it. It's a little bit outside of your repertoire.
Fair.
But you would, as you're kind of just examining it, you'd be able to notice its determination in its course. completely ignoring Amadeus's hit, you would deduce that this thing probably has a strong will. A will, Cassandra.
I just yell, "Oh my God! It's got such strong will! How does he do it?" And in fear, I'm gonna shoot my gun.
Okay.
Bang.
Bang! Here we go. That is a 26 to hit.
That
We
hit.
found it. We
That-
found the
that
AC,
hits.
guys.
Okay, we're
It's
Nice,
that.
guys.
That's the AC.
We are in. All right,
Oh!
that's me. That guy's just like
Bang.
me. A single d6.
A single D6.
1.
2.
Oh.
Don't underestimate him, okay?
Oh, my bad. You did
I
twice as much as I
overachieved
thought
a
he
lot.
would.
Wow, guys.
Factor of 2, man. You doubled what I thought was going to come out of there.
Oh, man.
There's plenty more where that came from as my knees are shaking.
The
Yeah,
double
idiot.
digit damage is cleverly eluding the rest of the party. Dallas.
I'm going to
You're
kind of
stuck.
wince a bit. He's got a little clawed hand on me. I'm like, hey, that's a little sharp, fella. And I'm going to look at this guy, and he doesn't look like he's particularly, well, I don't know what exactly his intentions are, but I'm not interested in finding out, really. The time to make him stop has come, so I'm going to figure out how best to do that. And I'm going to make an exploit vulnerability check as I sort of look up and down to see. I don't need to know what he is. I just need to know how stabbable he looks. And what may or may not be the most effective way to commence stabbing. 18. He's weak to me, probably. Times
Yeah,
rolled
yeah,
high on
he's-
exploit vulnerability, still
man,
0.
He's weak to you.
He looks squishy. He's got a hold of me. And I quickly just kind of reach into my jacket and pull the mirror out. Now I'm going to do a real quick little shuffle. Most important thing is I keep this line. As I pull it out, turn a little bit and just make a second image of Talus right next to me. And as it's even stepping out, coming out, I'm kind of twisting and stepping to the side, and that one just steps right back to where he's got a grip of me. As that original Talus shimmers into nothing, just replaced by this new Talus that is not grabbed, but is in the same spot, still making a wall. I'm like, oh, we were talking real nice. Why I gotta be like this?
Why I gotta be like this?
Come on. That's me.
All right. Cass,
Okay, so
you know something important.
yeah. So taking that in, I'm like, crap, most of my stuff. Okay, fine. And rather than attempt a bon mot or most of my other things, I am going
The
to
greatest grace I can bestow upon you. I tell you to not try a
This was
bon mot.
Yes.
mercy. Truly.
Yes, I greatly appreciate that.
Bond mercy.
It is really the best thing I could do for you.
Yes, so I am
Is
going
to save you from yourself.
cast Ray of Enfeeblement, which is a spell attack.
Get him. Mess him up.
Alright.
Mess him up.
End
Mess
his
him up.
life.
Put him in a body bag,
Laser
Johnny.
beam.
That might.
Wow.
That's big.
That's a big laser beam sound. That's pretty fancy.
What'd you roll though?
Is it 26? I don't think it's a 26. It's
It's
Man,
not
it sounded
giving.
cool though.
not giving me 26 vibes. No,
No.
A cool laser flies across the room.
I feel like
It's
if it was
beautiful.
a 26, she might have said it by now.
I'm gonna hero point it because I want this to work, dang it.
Big laser.
Go for it. Big laser.
Second laser.
Here it is.
Oh no.
Cat.
What
I
is
get
it?
to use a thing though.
We get to use a bang!
Okay, all right. Thank you, Saiyan Fox. So I nat 1 on that attempted spell attack.
The first attack roll after getting the bane.
Sick.
The
Immediate
fastest
value.
that we've had one yet.
Yeah,
Instant
awesome.
turnover.
blast off. You must succeed at a will saving throw or be thrown 1d6 times 5 feet into the air or in a random direction determined by the GM if you are flying.
She just
Pass that over
Wiley
here.
coyotes herself. Oh.
How far am I sending you?
D6 squares.
Oh no.
It's D6 squares.
D6 squares?
D6 times
Into
5.
the air?
D6 times
You're gonna hit the
5.
ceiling.
I mean, yeah, the ceiling is right there.
You're gonna take, okay. Okay.
No, that's a D20. You need
What?
D6.
No, I'm doing a will save.
Oh, my
You
bad. I
gotta make a will
forgot.
save
Yeah.
first.
So that is
Oh, the
a dirty
DC? I don't know
20.
what. Oh, don't
Level
tell
5
me yet.
DC, there's a table on the back of your
Oh, yes, just your DC.
Level
Okay,
5
what'd you
DC,
say?
Yep.
It's a dirty 20.
Okay,
Level
okay.
5 DC?
Level 5
Yeah.
DC
It's 20?
is 20.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
And then it
I
goes
was
22,
terrified.
23,
Let her have this.
24.
I thought it was I wanted to see her go to space.
I didn't.
It's gonna be funny.
Thank you, Sayed Fox, for the
I
fun
feel like
possibility
something
that I
should happen on a
avoided.
fail, like a half, like a.
That is up to you.
I was not yeeted. Oh man. So after that,
Yeah, it just
fails.
says it just says we'll throw or nothing.
So after that fails, I then throw a guidance
From
jumbles
Nebula
way.
315. Here, Cass.
We're so back.
We are so
Nebula
back
on your
315.
board.
Thank you. Also, the hero point I used was from Scott in South Dakota. Thank
yeah,
you.
dude.
Dude, did someone say Scott
You
in
know
South
it.
Dakota?
You know it.
Possibly have known.
That's my hero.
Okay.
If you say it 3 times while
So-
looking into
You said Nebula 350?
yeah, Nebula 315.
315.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Nebula 315.
I'm gonna say that while you don't fly an exceedingly high amount of feet into the air, I think that while you're trying to stop yourself from flying into the air, as you're willing yourself back to the ground, you might kind of leap a little bit.
No one expects a concussive kickback on the ray of enfeeblement.
I think that it's only fair that there should be a tiny amount of damage associated with that. As you stumble to regain your feet, kind of like flopping back down onto the floor, take 9 damage for me.
Oh, that's new.
You can fly?
What the hell?
You've been holding out this whole time?
Not on purpose.
I wouldn't really call that flying so much.
You hear her whistle like a teapot.
Ah, boss man's calling.
Okay, so after steadying myself, I throw a guidance jumbles his way. So that's a +1
like
for you to
Mentos
use.
and a
Thank you.
Coca-Cola. Like
That's 9 points
And-
of whiplash damage.
My new hero
points of
point is
ceiling
called foe. So that's
Him.
Yeah, that one.
called it.
Dibs. Dibs on that guy.
I'm so sorry. Guys, it's not your turn.
my. Yes, that is my
Okay.
turn.
What a wild. Oh my gosh. This creature is going to continue to glide and swinging again at Talus,
Oh, come on.
seeming entirely unfazed by his previous escape. He's going to really swing at you. It's a 34
Yeah, that's good.
to hit.
34
Let me
would be a big
find. I
slap.
lost my dice.
He got upset. He didn't like it when I
He didn't like
magically
it.
duplicated out of the ground.
And now,
there are 2
who
of you.
can blame him? Let's be really
That's
honest
fair.
with
It would be
ourselves.
really annoying.
I think
Yeah.
you got excited. That's 2 surgeries you can do now.
Yeah, if anything, well, I mean, there's only one. There was 2 talenses for like 1 second
Oh.
before it stepped in to replace the original. Just like, hello.
You went.
Me.
Oh.
That's going to be 20 damage, and this time not latching onto you, unleashing a
Realize
flurry.
this is pointless.
Yeah. That's a nat 20.
Woo!
Oh.
Grants me again.
So here we go.
You should villain
man.
point that one.
I won't.
You should villain point.
I
if
won't.
you
What
can
I
make it
will
better.
do is deal out another 26 damage.
Yeah, I'm done. Obviously.
Yeesh.
There's
To
2
Talus.
crits and a hit. I'm definitely done.
As he, with a sort of flourish, slashes through you twice. Your body crumples to the ground, and he steps graciously over it. Making his way. Oh, he steps graciously.
Steps. Okay. Graciously.
He
loves.
steps graciously and slowly and with caution over.
He tiptoes. It sounds like a xylophone.
Yes. And that will be his turn. Amadeus. He's sort of puppy guarding your fallen son.
Yes. I am going to move directly in front of him.
Okay.
The wall. No one on earth can
Standing
make it
in
fall.
front. No.
And then I'll say it now. I activate my potency crystal.
Ooh.
Nice.
And I'll go for a
Get
power attack.
Get up.
Oh, that was
Put it in
completely
the
out of the thing.
Oh wow. Okay.
Pretty
That
sure
is-
it's gonna hit.
That's a 34, so it doesn't crit, but that's a big hit.
Very nice. Remind me again what kind of damage your geese arm does. Not like it's
Slashing.
important.
It's
Okay.
choppy.
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 And I
I
said
didn't
a
know
power
choppy was
attack
a damage
potency
type.
crystal, so would that be 3?
Choppy, smacky, and pokey are the 3 physical attacks.
Choppy,
I
smacky.
That would be
see.
3d10
Yes.
potency crystal?
Yes.
Okay, yes.
Tasty.
2, 5, 3, so 3, so
10.
10 plus 5.
15.
15.
Awesome.
Slashing.
15.
Whoa.
Big rolls.
We are winning.
Great dice rolls coming around. This studio's not cursed at all.
No.
It's dice roll fine in here.
Woo woo.
That's my turn.
Nice job, Amadeus. Everybody give him a hand. Jumbles!
Okay.
You just saw this creature slice through your uncle, your grandfather now standing in the path between it as it makes a dedicated effort to get to you.
Okay. I'm gonna. Do I risk it? I'll risk it. I'm gonna go diagonal to the monster.
Okay.
Entire family, body box monster, runs to monster. Our death was in vain.
After that, I'm going to battle medicine Talus so he can wake up underneath the thing. He'll be in a little pickle when he
Reaching
wakes
underneath,
I'm just gonna have a giant
kind of
alien
like
insect
dashing
thorax just
between
dragging
its
across
scuttling
my face.
legs. Yeah.
up. Yeah, excuse me, doctor to doctor. This is my patient. I'm gonna make a medicine check. Okay, so I'm going to use. I rolled a 3 on the dice. So I'm going to use my thing called Critical Moment. Reroll the. Play this after rolling a check. Reroll the check twice and take the best result. This is a fortune effect. If you still fail this check, you become doomed 1.
Oh, okay.
Ooh.
That's the fat hero
You're
point.
what?
But I re-roll it twice still. So that's just 3 rolls on this thing. I
Yeah.
get
Okay. So
totals.
yeah, roll. You take the
You're
highest. So you have to
risking
roll the 1 twice.
Yes. So here we go.
Doom is bad. You
Doom
know
is-
that before you use it.
That's
you know
been
how
used.
bad
It's okay.
Doomed is?
I have good
It's only his
medicine.
spirit
Last
heart.
time I was
It's
doomed,
only his
I like
experience,
cried.
Doom.
I don't.
If I roll a 9 or above, I'm fine. So that's it. I get 2
Okay.
more rolls.
We ball.
1.
No.
Here we go. 13.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Hey! Woo! That was risky. So 24 total. So not a crit, but it's still you're up.
Say.
Hit point.
Hit points. Hit points. You gotta go whoop. 6 plus 7 is, as we all know, 13.
Good
plus,
stall. Good
As you
stall.
all know.
thank you. Plus 15, so you get 28.
That's my new favorite filler word.
As we all know.
As we all
As
know.
we all
For a
know.
solid stall. I dig it.
Just start using it like, what do you want to eat for dinner? Well, as we all
As we
know.
all know. Taco
As we all
Bell.
know, exactly. You get 28 HP back.
Sick. I had 28 HP.
Oh, do you? Okay. So I
28.
I go, okay, well, my work here is done. And I
You
want
should
I'm
never stand in front.
gonna go in the doorway this time. Like I'm through the doors. And
I
Okay.
literally could not possibly have been less in front. Amadeus was in the only square at the top of the stairs, and he hit me anyway. I don't know what you want me to do.
Corners.
I have the door open and I'm motioning. I'm like, okay, guys, we gotta go. It's go time. That is my turn.
Alrighty. Cass.
Okay.
What's
so,
it? I don't know how we could possibly beat what just happened.
So first off,
You're having a battle all to yourself.
First off, thank you, Nebula 315, because I like the ability on this one, and I'm going to use it right now. Called foe. Play before you make a strike. Designate a foe that you can see. Gummy. You gain a +2 status bonus to attack rolls made against that foe, but you take a -4 status penalty to attack rolls made against any other creature.
Oh no. She can't punch her brother as hard.
This lasts until the end of your next turn, or until you critically hit the designated foe, whichever comes first.
Oh, okay.
And the flavor text, I'm coming for you! So
Get 'em.
I have that, and I am going to use Biting Words, which, that's one that I can use this to attack him 2 more times on my subsequent turns, once each time. So I am going to make a spell attack with that +2 bonus. Okay, here we go.
This is your moment.
This is
it.
my moment. Okay. All right. Okay.
As
So-
you're reading that, we've got another hero point from Naxtooth. That's for Calf.
Thank you.
Restock.
Is it 26?
It is 27.
That counts. That's what we want to
That
see.
+2.
That +2 got us there.
Yes.
The moment.
Thank you again, Nebula 315. And let me write Naxtooth here.
Hold on, we got some filing.
Yes, I
Light
need
clerical work.
I need to keep track. Okay, so there's that, and that does 2d6 sonic damage. So I'm I'm gonna say, you look like someone sat in the bath too long. You have a butt for a face.
Yeah, I give him the
That's
finger.
what happens if you sit in the bathroom for too long.
Your
know, your
mother's not
butt
around to tell
wrinkles,
you off.
You know?
And I'm safe.
Okay, so that is 2d6 sonic damage, so that's 4 sonic damage. And my third action is
go.
guidance to Grandpa.
All right. Baby, 4.
4.
It costs so much.
We're in there.
The 4 damage.
But
1 damage per minute of buildup.
It was.
yeah, you know.
Oh, that's funny.
Oh, man. Oh, man. You got him, man.
Yeah.
Tell
you
us.
know.
I'm under the booty.
That's true.
Well,
Is it
what-
juicy?
It smells.
it's kind of rough and bumpy. Actually, it's like a plastic dinosaur,
Oh,
kind
yeah,
of. Like,
that's fine, yeah.
It
surprisingly
smells like
firm.
Sour Patch Kids.
Oh, weirdly pleasant scent though.
That's all I'll describe.
He is gubby.
Okay. I don't really know what I can do from here. Can I crawl out from under
Yes.
the butt?
You
I'm
can
gonna
crawl out from under the butt.
From under the butt.
Yes.
And I'm gonna come out the backside and just kind of stand up, sort of woozy there. Look across this thing, across Gummy, and Amadeus here. Shake my head a little. Okay. This has been a weird one. He's flat-footed.
Doesn't he feel like a fool?
Ooh.
Ooh,
Okay.
that's 31.
That hits. Why are you so sad?
I was like, dang it. I was like, maybe with flat-footed, but no, 31 ain't gonna crit him. But it's gonna hit. And
Hits a hit.
Digits. I want to see double digits.
wait, I'm using the tip of the sword here, trying to just punch straight through, knowing that his weird plastic dinosaur-esque skin seems to have like a lot of tension. I'm kind of figuring if I can get a good single strike here, then maybe we can roll 9 points of damage.
I saw that one. I see that from here.
Oh. What's the highest number we've rolled on a damage dice today?
2, I think. No, you got a 3. You got a 3 on his
I got a
D10.
3.
You got a 3 on the D10.
Cool.
There's nothing I can do to save you from the way that.
This feels awesome.
That's me. I love rolling dice. It's fun and cool with
my
my friends. Not Curse Studio.
No.
Oh.
2 shows have proven that dice roll very average on these in these trays.
That means the latter half we're gonna do great. That's what I'm hoping for.
Just get, hang on to that.
Yeah.
And keep that joy inside you.
I like a little thing called delusion.
Amadeus, this creature, like an unstoppable force, slashes at you for a 33 to hit.
That crits.
Yes. Oh, that is what that says.
Oh, she got max damage. I can feel it.
Go ahead.
I love that song.
You're good.
It's a
You don't have
good
to
beat.
bless Simba.
It's you holding Gubby over the cliff.
The gummy's holding him.
It's a 34 damage.
Okay.
34 damage.
That's
Perfectly
big
normal.
damage.
This thing is going to grab onto you.
Ouch.
And as it lifts you off of the ground, beginning to run its clawed hand down you, holding it up above you, ready to attack, you're going to roll me a medicine check. Oh no, I'm rolling
like,
a.
what?
Shh. What's your fortitude DC?
Fortitude DC.
Oh, he's gonna do surgery.
Everybody, shut up!
Good thing I didn't stay grabbed. Would have been negative.
23.
This is my favorite part.
23.
It's a 23.
Yeah.
What is
I'm
that
doing
little sound?
That's the sounds that Gummy's making.
That's
His
his
gummy?
tummy.
Screeching
He's
gummy
hungry.
noises.
That's his
He's
surgery
hungry for
sound.
surgery.
That's what surgery sounds like. You ever been to a hospital?
Zydrate comes in a little glass vial.
Man.
Oh,
Okay.
I don't know these guys.
So-
use my hero point
No.
thing? Okay, yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're gonna have to roll. Okay.
Personally, not a fan of this guy or his work.
He's got weird little scissor hands.
Yeah, scissor
He's
hands.
going.
He's weirdly firm for a guy named Gummy.
He makes strange noises.
He
Smells nice.
He smells great though.
Yeah, honestly,
Smells very
makes me
sugary.
kind of hungry. Yeah.
Bite him. See what he tastes like.
There could be no negative repercussions.
What's the
for biting
worst
an
thing that
alien.
could happen?
Yeah.
That's the worst. It probably won't be that bad.
Okay.
Be the first to swallow an alien.
Change your phrasing, I'm begging you. You cannot word it like that.
No. You know, I'm doubling down.
I already started under the butt, man. Come on.
Bite his butt and eat it.
I'm begging you to pick a different word. On behalf of everybody in chat, please pick a different word.
No. I'm tripling down. I don't care what chat
I'll give you
says.
so many outs, man. Take the rope, please.
Never. I'm hanging myself with it. I'm fashioning a noose.
Amadeus.
Oh, yeah.
I'll give you enough time to figure out what horrible thing's about to happen.
Yeah, no, I needed that, man.
Oh, dude, what if you lose an arm? You go out like Metal Gear Solid 5.
That
Phantom Pain.
happened. That happened in Age of Ashes.
That'd be cool.
So cool.
You get
All right,
a robot
Amadeus,
arm, dude.
listen, man. I got a level with you. This is not great. This creature raises its claw over you and brings it down with an exceeding amount of swiftness, but incredible precision onto your skull as it begins to slice through your skin. You're going to take 34 damage, as
Okay.
well as
Okay.
become enfeebled 1 and slowed 1.
Okay.
Eesh.
Is that considered a strike?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
Oh,
All right.
that's not the
It is a
surgery Gary
manipulate
needs.
action.
Does provoke.
He's hitting the brain. His
Well, hold on.
muscle reflex like jabbing.
Hold on. If it's a manipulate, not only does it provoke, if you crit him, you
Oh,
stop it.
I stop it.
It's
Ooh.
pretty hard to do surgery while you're getting the crap
Crit
plowed out of your face by a
You got one
Arm.
chance here, man.
Oh, yeah.
So
You
you,
know the
undo
stakes.
all of this if you just like roll a 20.
Roll
Bonk
20.
He's
with all the
flanked.
bonk energy
He's
you've got.
flat-footed. You only need like an 18.
I've got guidance, so I have a plus.
You only need
3.
like a 17 one. Yeah, plus 1 from guidance.
Yeah.
Well, the
Yeah.
total, because the
Flat-footed doesn't
flank.
apply to him. Flat-footed applies on her side.
Oh, right.
You got plus 1.
Yes. So
You need like a 17 probably.
You got it.
You can do that.
You can do it
You got
easy.
this.
Okay.
You got
Lend me
this.
your energy.
And then
Yeah,
that
spirit
doesn't
bomb.
happen.
You have a hero point to burn too?
Yeah, I do. I
Yeah.
do.
It is?
That's a 13. That's a 13.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, pain.
Jump to you if you want to fish.
I'd hero point that.
You have meta knowledge. You're as informed as it's possible to be right now.
I'll go for it. I'll go for it.
Who's burning it?
There
Burn
it is.
it.
Come on.
Burn it.
Let's go.
Is this from...
Probably Scott in
Probably
South
Scott
Dakota.
in
I'm
South
gonna assume.
Dakota.
I'm sorry. Thank you very much. Okay. All right. All right. I'm not nervous. Who's nervous? Guys?
You got this.
Yeah.
Come on. High rolls.
That's another
Fixed
13.
point in time. Fixed point in time.
No escape.
So I mean, like, I do damage probably.
It's a hit. It's gonna be a regular
It'll be a hit
It'll be a 31. Yeah.
of damage?
That's
a hit.
to hit.
Oh, okay. Yes.
Just imagine. We got 31
Yeah, 31 damage. Just write that down.
I was gonna be...
Hey, look at that.
That's-
That's a number and it's real.
That's 14 damage.
That's half of 31.
Yeah, he rolled like a number that is higher than 3 on the damage
Double
dice.
digits, people! Come on!
Yeah. Oh, we're back.
We're so
You
bad.
guys are
are
back.
so
He's
bad.
probably almost dead and not at 85% health.
He's
sure.
quaking in his boots.
He's on his last little spidery legs.
He's smelling like Skittles now.
We've been raided by
Oh!
Siberian Chronicles.
Ooh.
Hi, everybody.
That's 9
Everything's
people.
going great.
Thank
Welcome.
you.
We're not cursed
No,
at all.
it's really
Yeah,
good.
no,
In
Everything's
addition,
awesome.
Now you're here to help.
Amadeus needs my guidance. It's Scott in South Dakota.
If only I could double do that.
Last second sidestep. Over here! Thank you, Scott.
Can we retroactively play that one turn ago?
Can we rewind?
Hey,
real
at least
quick?
the turn's over now. You just enfeebled and slowed it almost dead.
Oh,
but
right,
you're
I
not
gotta-
any of those things.
Yeah, I'm not dead.
You're not
just,
dead.
Just
and you know
sad
what?
about it. That's what we aim for. Not dead.
Not
Okay,
As long as
what
you're
are
dead.
what are all the things I am?
Oh, that's
again?
also the thing.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Hey,
Well, no.
hey.
What are all the things I am?
Enfeebled one and slowed one.
Okay.
Yes. Read those. They suck.
let's go.
But
Where
it is
are
your
they?
turn.
There's the slowed.
They
Oh,
once were off.
goodness.
Well, you're at
There's
Colby's
this.
usual seat. They may still be alphabetical.
They were not.
Nice.
They
No.
not no
Oh.
no.
Unfortunate.
Slowed means you have 2 actions. Enfeebled means you have a -1 to literally anything you're going to want to do.
Okay. Well, I only need 2 actions.
That's how many it takes
Hey,
to power attack.
that's how much it takes to power attack.
You just simplified my turn, baby.
That's just efficiency. Cool. All
We're
right.
just shedding the excess weight.
Yeah.
The third action was just
Trimming
holding me
it
back.
down.
Trim the fat. Trim the fat.
Oh, hey, what are we doing, man?
Oh, it's my turn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, welcome back.
How do we break out of a grapple? 'Cause
Athletics, acrobatics, or an unarmed strike. Unarmed strike's probably gonna be the same as your geese arm, just -1 because you don't have the rune for it,
and
minus
then
one from
minus
the-
1 from
and
the thing.
-1 for enfeebled. So yeah, 2 lower.
So it'd be a 15.
Would it even out because he's flat-footed?
Flat-footed does not affect escaping. No,
Okay.
you're not rolling against his AC. You're rolling
Okay.
against his athletics DC, which is probably like 50.
He's got a strong grip.
those claws.
You got to look like
Claws.
he's got a hold. He's got one on your skull.
Yeah,
the world's
I'll-
worst head massage.
I'll go for this unarmed strike, and it's a plus 15.
Here it is.
That's so cool.
Oh, that would have been a nat 20 potentially.
Oh, it's super cocked.
We gotta blessed it.
Okay.
Just do it again,
Yeah.
but not
Let's roll another
cocked.
20.
Come on.
That's
Okay.
probably fine.
That's a 30.
A 30
Yeah.
total?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As you fall, I'm doing it. We gotta go. We gotta go. It's go time.
That was one action.
Yes. And you have
I-
one action left.
Yes. Does that count against my multi-attack penalty?
yes.
Okay. I am gonna try and trip him. Yeah. Let's go for that. So,
It's fine.
my athletics is 14, so I had a plus 9 to that.
Yeah.
Yeah, -1 for enfeebled. Yeah,
Okay, so
+8.
plus 8 to that. Cool.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah. All right, that's a 12
dirty 20.
plus dirty 20.
That's again, it says reflex DC, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, no.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm really
I
sorry.
Didn't really think that was gonna happen.
That's all I got.
Well, hey, you got out.
Dad, Jumbles is out. What are we doing?
We gotta go, guys.
Jumbles
please.
is out. Why are we sticking around?
My turn.
Yeah.
Okay, I will. You know what? I will. I'm gonna hold an action, so that when someone runs by me, I can battle medicine them.
Okay.
I kind of want to have that like at
Excellent.
the ready.
That's 2 actions. You have 1 left.
I take a shot. You know what? I'll
Ready
be-
and actions 2 for 1, basically.
Yeah, got it. Okay, so I will take a shot. I was on a nat 20 and it rolled to a 12. I watched it teeter on a few numbers.
Thank
So that is a 26 to hit total.
Hey,
26 to
that's
hit
the
total.
number
yeah,
that he has.
Yeah, he's still got all the
If
stuff
we-
going.
This is another single d6 of damage.
Woo!
Woo, baby! 4 damage. That's my highest roll yet.
Hell
Yeah, man.
brother.
Is he dead? How dead is? How hard does he drop?
You hear a wet plop as his gummy body hits the tile.
Ragdolls.
It's like dropping a plastic dinosaur on a tile floor. Like a bouncy kind of.
I blow the smoke off my gun and I holster.
You shoot it into him, and the bullet goes inside, and you notice that he's almost a little bit see-through. Like there's a little like gushers like gelatin inside.
Oh.
As the little
Yeah.
bullet is just kind of
Oh, I hate
swimming.
it.
Hey man, you nasty.
Got way
Hey, it's a
worse.
horror
Does he
campaign,
leak?
okay?
Man, you
Leaky?
straight nasty.
Is he leaking?
Is he leaky? Is the gusher juice coming out of the holes?
Tell
little
us you
bit.
gotta lick that.
No.
Tell us you gotta lick that,
For
dude.
science.
Why would I do that?
It's funny.
There's what?
It's like it's. Listen, man, I'm trying to just feel better about something.
Cass, run! Why are we
If you
staying here?
lick it, I'm gonna have to come up with some wild mechanic.
It's instantaneous death. That's the easiest answer.
Cass.
Okay, so
Waving frantically, I'm like, this way, this way, this way, this way.
because I cast biting words, I get to use just one action to attack him with that again. And so
Sustain.
yes, indeed. So I'm gonna say, I'm just gonna yell at him, "Get out of here, you ugly roach!" And
Why would he leave? It's his room.
this is me attacking.
He should be leaving.
I'm trying my best.
Reggie leaps onto your shoulder and he goes, "Everyone's a critic."
You're one
Reggie,
to talk,
please.
but thank you for being in my corner for once.
That is a pleasant change.
Okay. Ooh. Okay. So that's a 19 on the die plus 12, 31.
That's like 2 of Jumbles' guns. It's 2d6.
Okay.
Double bang.
So now,
What Sonic?
well, actually, it's 33 because of the plus 2 from the hero point that I used before. So not that it makes like a huge difference because I know that doesn't crit, but still.
What feels good?
Yes.
It does. Big numbers are fun.
Yes.
Yes.
That's one of the basic foundational pillars of Pathfinder.
Okay.
My
All
turn?
right. So
My turn?
that
fun.
is 10 sonic damage.
Woo!
2 digits.
The bare minimum of double digit, but double digit
Nice.
nonetheless.
Positivity. Double
And then,
digits.
Double digits.
I'm going to run out of the room, and I'm going to be like, "Don't medicine me. I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm fine."
Alright.
So then my third action going to guidance Talus.
Excellent. Talus, you're guided.
I'm gonna kind of look at him and be like, I can get all the distraction that I can get. I ain't gonna be much, but it's gonna be something. And I'm gonna take a quick pokey here with the cane sword. First of pokey is gonna be just 30. That's, I assume, is gonna regularly hit. And
Yep.
then second of pokey, I'll just roll both for convenience sake. Is not.
Okay.
15 total.
Enough said.
I literally divided it in 2.
Yep.
So I get 1 solid 9 point of damage
Whee!
as I hit him.
Almost double.
That's the 1. Okay.
So
I think I'm on my
You're
6th or
just
7th
flirting with
consecutive 1
double
on
digits.
damage.
Even on
It's
these
rolling
dice.
over between sessions. And these 2 quick little stabs. He doesn't look like he's going down anytime soon. I'm going to take up, just dance around and dart back towards the door. My speed gets me right up next to Jumbles as far as I can go.
Alrighty.
Welcome. Here. I'm gonna battle medicine. Oh wait, no, I already battle medicine you, didn't I?
As you hold that one for
That's
Grandpa.
Gramps. Well,
Dad,
Gramps.
come on!
Gramps has somebody to contend with before he get to the door.
He'll miss 3 times. Surely.
Surely. And with my 3 villain points.
He's only got 6 chances to hit you. There's no way he hits any of those.
Not
Now.
once.
I will villain point this time.
Okay, 5 chances.
Okay, yeah, there's 1. We're good.
We
On
were
the board,
whittling.
starting great.
We're whittling.
Okay. Okay, well, hold on. That was just a dirty 20.
Doesn't hit.
Okay.
You're grabbed. You're flat-footed.
What?
I think I got out of the grab, did you not?
I got out of the grab.
Grab. It
Yeah.
doesn't hit.
Yeah.
He's escaped.
Don't do that to my
That's 2.
grandpa.
That's 2.
That's 2.
We got 4 more.
He's got.
4
Here
more,
he comes.
says.
Here he
4 more.
comes.
2, 4.
4, yeah. That max.
Everyone knows the thumb doesn't count.
This one's he's gonna use a. No, I'm gonna use a hero point for this one.
Yeah, you get
Villain.
3 down.
Villain.
You're not
down,
the hero
3
here.
down.
Fine.
He is the hero of his own story, but that's
Yeah,
not
that's
his
an
story.
20.
So.
Oh,
No, dude, no!
oh, it's going so good.
No, don't do that sound. That's not the
Do it
good
again.
sound. Stop. No! Yes! My grandpa!
He's on my side. No.
Oh, it's a slaughter!
She controls the means of production.
Now, the good news is, look at me rocking in my chair. I'm excited.
There is not good news.
Well, no, there is good news, which is that I rolled minimum damage.
What's that?
14.
700.
I have
Well,
one hit
I
point.
need. Yeah, that is. Yeah, no, 14.
I have 1 hit point left.
I got one more hit.
And you're not gonna watch.
She's probably at -8. There's no way this thing's not agile. She's probably -8. There's no way she lands
Of
it.
course. Here it is.
I'm gonna hero point it.
Villain!
That's 5. That's 5.
That's all of them.
Roll 6. We gotta get through the last gate.
Okay. It's only an 18 to hit.
Doesn't hit.
We pog in this house.
And that ate up all your villain points.
See, you can survive 6 rolls.
We called it.
I get slashed and dodge and slash and dodge and blood
Go ahead,
spitting out of
re-roll.
my mouth. Is that the best you got?
Bring it! Grandma, get in here!
Hit him! Hit him! Don't leave! Hit him!
Hey,
I dare you to
I'm gonna leave.
double dog!
I'm gonna leave.
And
I'm
he
gone.
suddenly develops attack of opportunity.
He grows it.
He's been waiting for this moment,
Capital
hiding
38.
his tactics.
Yeah.
Well, as you sprint by, I critically succeeded an expert medicine check.
Oh.
So you will get. Oh, that's a lot of numbers. 8
Ooh.
plus 6 plus 2 is 16 plus 15.
31.
So 21. That's what I said.
31.
31.
That's what I said.
Okay.
Nobody rolled it back.
That is okay. So that, and then with my, I move, and then I'm going to battle medicine myself. Woo.
Every bandage in the world.
All right, that succeed. That's a 12 plus 11, so that like succeeds, which is great.
2 of D8.
2 of D8.
It could be anything. It could even be 2.
It could even be 2.
Just imagine.
Do you believe? I believe.
I believe in a 14.
I believe in a thing called
8.
Just listen to
Spooky campaign.
Scary.
Are you
Spooky.
scared?
This is a
Very
horror
spooky.
campaign.
As he runs in, can I look on the door if there's a lock?
Yeah, let's barricade this.
There doesn't
Pull out a
appear to
tube
be
of Gorilla
any
Glue.
lock. And as we come over to Jumbles' turn, this monster behind you, but coming after you, continuing to pursue, the Numidas chasing down a hall. We're actually going to cut to break.
Shut the door, shut the door, shut the door, Jumble!
As we're we're going on tour. We're taking this fight
Boston,
around
we're coming to
America.
you.
And we're going to see what happens when we try and fight in the hallway. We encourage you guys.
Hopefully a strong word.
We encourage you guys to, alongside us, go get yourself a little snack, get a little drinkity drink. Go peas if you have them.
Get some Sour Patch Kids.
Get some Sour Patch Kids.
Delicious, out of this world flavor.
Yeah.
Okay.
Try it in green flavors.
We'll be right back here when you return. Bye. Hello, everybody, and welcome back. We've all used the restroom, and now it's time to run for our lives. The Numidas are coursing down this hall, trying to escape the gnarled grasps of this alien creature. Jumbles, you act first. The family finally gathered together again at the end of this hall. What do you do?
Is it an action to close the door, or
Yep.
is that?
Yep.
Okay, action, close door.
Okay.
Second action. I go. I don't know where to go.
Does this door have like handles or anything? What's the door look like? What kind of a door is it?
I mean,
I mean, does it actually have like a handle, or is it just kind of,
Can we
I don't know, we're in the
blockade it?
weird spooky basement. Is it just like a slab?
kind of. Yeah, it's kind of more. It doesn't have like. Oh, how do I say this? Like a hooked handle. It's got like
Little
sort of
knobs.
like knobs.
I don't really know what to do with this. All right, we can.
We can tie a rope around it.
Let's. Okay, this is 6 seconds. So he slams the door. And he goes, "I'm gonna go to the cellar room and try to knock over a shelf in front of the door." And I'm gonna run.
Getting
through
back's a good idea.
I'm gonna run through the door, and then I'm gonna try to go into the room with the where the mirror is at.
I'm gonna announce a villain point
Stop.
from. I
That's
apologize if I say this wrong. Hermagistus.
That's what I say.
Okay, perfect, excellent. Then we're at consensus. It says now it is time. Thank you.
Hey,
Pain. So I use 2 movements to run into the room where the cellar kind of room is.
Okay.
Same room as the mirror.
You're crossing the bridge?
She's crossing the
I'm
bridge.
crossing a bridge.
Okay, then.
I thought we had like ropes hung from the.
Yeah, we're kind of running
thing
though.
down.
Yeah, this
You
is.
got,
That's
yeah,
true.
We have
ropes
to be
to
careful.
go on the other
Oh.
side. If you went
I'm
around
doomed.
and then went up, that's going to take you a whole lot more
If you
time.
go down
though.
2 flights of stairs and then climb up 2 flights of stairs.
That's kind of the vibes, yeah.
I'm
Mhm.
doomed.
So you're just going to try and cross it?
I was gonna try to cross it because I
This
don't.
has
Okay.
historically gone great.
It's
I
gone
don't have
really,
fall
really good
damage if I
before.
fall,
Can you give me an
so-
acrobatics check?
Yeah,
You get
It's
to
never-
32.
No, never gone bad.
my guidance is gone, right?
Yeah, it's one roll.
Cool. No, it's fine.
Come on, man.
I'm gonna hero point that.
No, you didn't.
Did you roll a 1?
I got an 8, but I don't think What was
Are you
the?
bad? Like,
I'm pretty sure it was a DC 20 something.
it's a bridge that's kind of narrow. I don't know.
I'm gonna hero point it to be safe. I already declared it. Thanks, Scott. Pretty sure that one was Scott. Thank you, Scott.
Scott!
Here it is. 16 on the die plus 10, 26 to cross.
26, you are able to cross.
Boing.
Boing, boing.
It is the
Exactly.
boing sound as he jumps.
Some excellent Foley
He
work
sticks the
from
landing.
Amadeus. You make it across. All right. That
All
is-
right, you're gonna start.
Okay. Cass.
Okay. Oh no, not this again. So I before I go, I'm gonna use my 3rd biting words attack. And I'm gonna be like, "Stay in your room, you freak!"
You freak.
Okay. All right. So 15 on the die plus 12, 27.
Woo!
Big hit.
Yeah. And then 2.
You sound like that arcade machine. Do you know what I'm talking about? I don't know what game it is. But anytime I walk into an arcade, there's always just like a woo from like one of the games.
I do not know what you're
I'm
talking
that's
about.
unfamiliar.
5.
I'm sorry.
All right, next time we go to Dave and Buster's. Point it
That's
out.
5 sonic damage.
Next cast party, David Buster's.
Um,
Just you can find the woo machine.
Yeah.
And then
I'm not playing a single game. I'm finding the woo.
Then I'm going to try and go across the bridge with my last 2 actions.
You're not gonna try. You
are going to.
I'm gonna go across the bridge.
There's
Okay?
somebody who could possibly cross
Hey.
the bridge.
Hey,
Hey.
she's great at this.
Okay.
Famously great.
Historically,
That's my freaking
doesn't
sister.
have any problems crossing
can
this
do
Don't
bridge.
put her down there
Don't
on the
put
map
her on
already.
the road yet. Don't
You're
put her down,
manifesting.
That's discriminatory.
I will do this.
Just because historically she's failed 9 times in a row.
Okay. Okay. So what's the check again?
It's
Acrobatics.
acrobatics.
Hero point.
Okay.
Woo! Woo!
Thank you, Nax2, for that hero point.
Someone in chat has to know what game I'm talking about.
Oh no.
What is it?
It's worse.
Yeah.
Are you serious?
It wasn't great to begin
Unfortunately,
with.
it's a 12 total.
Back to the pit.
You know what happens when you do this.
I'm stupefied again.
Oh my gosh, you're not stupefied again. That was. You're just.
I'm not
Ca-
stupefied.
I think
No,
you just fall
no.
20 feet.
Okay, thank you.
You begin to. You kind of like brace yourself. You remember how many times you fell this bridge, and you're like, no, this time will be different. And you leap and you slip. Your foot falls out from under you. You feel your head smack into a plank. You'll take 10 damage as you fall down.
As she's falling off, like, Cass, tell me when you're gonna and I'll help. Oh. she hits the ground.
How much damage did you say?
10.
10.
You good?
Again!
How cool are you?
You're back in the pit!
No, I'm hanging in there.
Hey.
Scale of 1 to 10, how cool are you right now?
6.
That's better than nothing. It's above average
That's what I
cool.
was going to say. It's above average.
That's good. All right. She's got this.
All right. Talus.
I want to hold my turn.
Okay. My turn. It's my turn then. Excellent. Oh?
Someone's forgot a sword fight, sound like.
We've got, I don't award to villains, just to heroes who earn it. Jumbles needs to get his rolls, make it hit.
Earn is a strong word.
Scott
for
in South Dakota.
anything that's
My throat's gonna be ruined by this.
Scott.
My boy. Rampage.
Thank you,
No
Scott.
one is safe.
No.
That sounds Jumbles. Yeah, that fits.
That's very
Classic
jumbled.
jumbles. Okay.
Oh man.
Oh,
All right, my turn.
it's a cool reroll.
Sully's turn.
Sully's turn.
Sully's turn.
Turn up
Sullivan.
I'm coming to get you. Here I come. You see this creature as it paces towards you. Slowly you notice its feet leave the ground as it is going to begin to fly, coursing down this hall
I think we can
towards
see
you.
it. There's a closed door.
Oh, yes, it closed the door. Well, the
You hear the
audience-
wing
Bunk.
beats.
Okay, listen here, smart man. The audience at home sees it, okay?
Look at the peephole into the laboratory.
Alice, I don't hear footsteps anymore.
Well, I got bad news about that one.
Is there a cicada?
It is going to crash through that door, and it is going to come towards you guys. It is going to come within 10 feet.
Excellent.
It's literally, it has to. It's a manipulated action to open the freaking door.
Oh,
See,
excellent.
He's playing exactly into our trap card. He can't get through here without
He
triggering.
feels like a fool.
From Scott in South Dakota. Scott! Sorry for the tip mistake. We had a little extra money, so here's another half to make it 2 for Jumbo!
Jumbles. I am going to
Bap it.
roll.
Truly an MVP.
Bap it.
Oh, my hero, my champion. Misdirect attacks.
What's going on
Are you
over
gonna
there?
let
Well,
them get that
We're
later?
gonna let it do it. Do it. It'll be funny.
Is it a 1?
It's a 1.
Yes!
He's got a hero point.
Yes!
Dude, it's funny.
It'll be
It's
funny.
funny!
It's so funny. Do it.
It's funny!
It's funny.
Let the man have the people want their fame.
The people want it!
They do, man.
Ah!
Yes.
What's-
He dies. He has a heart
That's
attack.
why
Based
you
on
look
what
so
type of
confused.
attack?
Vibration. If
Huh?
you're using a bludgeoning weapon, you drop that weapon and become enfeebled 2 until healed. I'm not
That's what it says
using
under.
melee.
Oh, wow. The melee actually doesn't do anything if your weapon's not bludgeoning.
You dodged a bullet.
It only affects if you have a bludgeoning weapon.
I canonically have a slashing weapon.
Hey.
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 It didn't do no things.
Let's go, dude.
Woo!
Easy.
Get this out of here.
Get this out of here. Get it out of my sight.
Be gone.
Be gone, foul creature.
Dang.
I played the game. I took the gamble.
What do we do with that?
Put it on the bottom of the deck.
Okay, man. Yeah. Oh, your sword kind of vibrates for a second. And you're like, well, that's weird.
It rebounds a little bit.
Someone's calling
I
my
am
keys on.
enfeebled,
The
so I'm
blade goes like,
shaking
boing,
a little bit.
You are regular enfeebled. You're already enfeebled.
You are
What was
already
that gonna do
enfeebled
to him?
and slow.
Hello?
So.
Minerva?
I'm not doing great, let's be honest.
Let's be real.
So yeah, it does whatever.
Anyways, that's right, it's my turn. Here I come.
Look at the door gives us action economy. He only has 1 by the time he gets to us. So we just every successive set of doors is a round that he only gets 1 action.
Boom! Here I come.
We stay
Nope,
winning.
villain pointing. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, better.
I can't believe how many villain points you've gone through today.
Crazy. Oh my goodness.
Listen, it's a lot. It's 32.
Who is this even at?
It's Amadeus.
That meets a crit, so
Sounds like
You
it
have
crits.
a good amount of health now, so it doesn't hit that hard
Yeah.
historically.
Yeah, no, he's fine. And we only have
Its
more
crits have
combat
only
after
been like
this.
14 to 20. Like it's not hit.
22.
See,
okay.
it's not hitting very hard. It's not a hard hitter.
That's way worse than the first last time it crit.
Well,
I
Very
am-
dice heavy attacks on this thing. Clearly,
Yes.
Alrighty.
I'm gonna step in. Oh,
Everything's getting jumbled over here.
all right. Well,
Jumbled.
Jumbo.
deep lore.
oh my gosh, we've done it.
Oh my gosh. Talus, this
We're-
creature has come slashing through into the hall next to you.
Here in a bit of a decent position. I mean, doors open. Or do you just open the one door, or do you smash through? The door's open, or is door open?
The door.
Can I step around it?
Oh, I see what you're saying. Oh,
It doesn't really matter because I can mirror it either way. I guess I can just mirror
Yeah,
it.
you can just mirror.
There's one door there.
The door's gone. He's
Mirror and
smashed.
sword.
He's so
Smash.
scary.
This thing is surrounded by 2 Taluses and an Amadeus, a combined force that maybe together can do 2 digits of damage. And I'm going to take that flanking position and again, just trying to punch through this thing's weird, bumpy, plasticky hide. We'll get there someday. Or I'll also get a funny bane. Either or. Oh, not quite a funny bane, but it's kind of close. Yeah, I'm not hitting him. And then that's a 17.
All
and
right. From Scott in South Dakota.
Scott!
I can't recall the name at this moment, but Jumble's sister needs this.
Jumble sister!
Cass.
Thankfully, I can remember my name right now. I get what you were saying. Thank you, Scott.
In one motion, I project out that image of Talus that takes a swing, and I'm already kind of running forward. That image is leaning forward, pushing off as it swings, as the original Talus to the side runs past the next set of doors, ready and waiting immediately on the back side of the second set of doors. That image flashed into existence, takes a swing, and disappears as quickly as it arrived.
Woo!
And I'm like, come on, we're falling back.
Go time.
Alrighty.
Yeah, it's 3.
She did
Amadeus.
karate back then.
I am
Initiative
gonna. So that is a second set of doors.
Oh crap, Cass is in the hole.
Again?
What happened?
You know what happened.
Yeah, I do.
So that's a second set of doors.
It sure looks like a second
Yes,
set of doors.
yes,
I'm really
it is a
hoping
second
it's a second set of doors.
Okay. I am going to make one attack. One little
Okay.
attack.
One way to attack.
Not a power attack, unfortunately.
It's fine.
Okay. It probably won't.
Yeah,
probably.
we're not in there, Chief.
No, it's a 25.
Alrighty. That's too bad.
We've
Darn.
done the math.
And then
We've
I'm
done
gonna
the-
run
we've
in the
cracked the- yeah.
doors.
There he goes. Everybody say bye, Amadeus.
Bye, Amadeus.
Jumbles, you're so...
Are you shutting the door too?
I only have 2.
All right, you're slowed.
Yeah.
He's saying, come on.
Well,
Jumbles.
kind of hoping we close him. But
All right.
He's a little slow.
Can
He's
I
an old man.
He's feeling his
Probably.
age.
can I hold an action to help Cass jump across? Like, can I hold my hand out for her to grab onto when she
Do you
makes a
want to
jump?
hold an action or
can I-
hold your turn?
I was gonna hold. I don't know which one would apply for this, honestly.
there's an action called Aid
Yes.
that lets you. It's the same thing we do out of combat. You can do it in combat too.
Okay.
And you can spend an action to you roll the check also, and if you succeed, you give her a +1.
Okay.
If you
I
critically
will.
succeed, you give her +2.
I will hold. I'll hold an action to aid her,
Okay.
and then hold one action left, and I can't even see the thing. So
That's true.
I'll recall knowledge on it.
Excellent.
So you know what? Guy doesn't know something to do.
He's a guy.
You sit there and dream fondly of when you were once fighting a gummy monster.
Good thing we got out of that sticky
It was
situation.
14, right?
The situation that's totally over
Yes.
now because we moved on.
Yes,
And
as far as Jumbles goes, it's done.
I wish you could hear him. And you could see me and Amadeus fighting our way back to the
Right.
It's weird that
doorway.
they're pretending
Everybody
to attack.
has totally moved on.
It's weird that they're pretending to fight that thing still.
Well, Jumbles, as you're recalling that time, you once fought a gummy alien. You're remembering your grandpa slashing into it over and over and over again, and you start to think to yourself, man, that worked pretty good. Maybe he's weak to that.
To slashing?
It's a good
Yes.
thing literally all the damage that we do is slashing.
It's great that that is all the damage that you're doing.
I stick my hand out into just the darkness out there, and I go, "Oh my God, guys, he's swinging your swords!"
Well, that's great, Jumbles.
Thank you.
thank
Doesn't
you.
really seem like it.
No, I swear, like he really doesn't like it. And I
really doesn't
passed
like
her.
We are all slashing the party here, so that's great.
All right, Cass.
Okay, so I'm gonna go back up to the other side of the bridge.
You going back up to the other side of the bridge?
Yep. And oh goodness.
Is it that time again?
I'm here. I got you. Don't worry.
Okay, here we go. All right.
Come on.
Okay, Jumbles.
So do I make it first?
You make it first.
Okay, and it's acrobatics, right?
It's acrobatics.
All right. Here
Because
we
you
go.
got to kind of balance a little bit to help her.
I'm gonna hero point. Thank you, Scott.
Good call.
Scott!
Get
Scott.
across the bridge.
Here we go. It's 2 better. 18 total.
Doesn't help, doesn't hurt.
Yeah. So,
All right. Okay.
Your hand's very moist.
Yeah,
Your little frog
he
boy.
is a frog and a child,
A little
so
wet.
he's always a little wet.
I can do this. 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 It's worse. It's worse again. Hero point. Thank you, Scott.
Scott.
God.
Scott will
MVP.
physically carry you across this bridge.
Yes.
Scott
Help me,
descends.
Scott,
I
please.
actually can't believe
The
how many
state of
times-
South Dakota.
That's so much better.
That's a Scott blessing. Okay.
Woo! Okay, so 19 on the die,
Oh.
plus 4, 23.
You cross. You
Send
cross.
across the bridge!
The
Plus
spirit
4?
of Scott in South Dakota carries me across.
She's a young girl. You should have put her in gymnastics. This is on you.
No.
I should have
You didn't even need me.
I should have put you in training like Litzy.
No.
All right. Is that all you got for me?
This
What do
is
you
the
got?
how
holy
Scott
light of
descended
Scott.
from heaven.
You got to cross.
Yeah, that's all I can do right now.
Point.
Oh, I'm good. I'm good.
There was only one set of footsteps because that's when Scott carried us through this encounter.
Yes.
Thank you, Scott, for South Dakota.
Oh my god.
Is it him? Is it
Whoa.
Xavier?
She falls down the bridge anyway.
Oh no.
Oh my gosh.
Is it a whoa? Is it exactly what
No,
AJ just
no.
said? Please don't tell me it's exactly.
And it's his turn. You know what? Hey man.
something spicy's happening.
Sick. I'm excited.
She's cooking.
I'm pogged.
You, as the door's still open.
Yep. I'm aware. Very aware.
You all see this monster start to increase in speed as he comes pummeling down this hallway. He is going to fly past you, sending both of you crashing against the wall. He comes to the foot of this bridge and sees Jumbles on the other side. His original target.
No, bad. Don't.
Now, I would have him roll an acrobatics check, but in a
Okay.
wheel from Saiyan Fox. Slips a 40 to the GM. Make sure the party doesn't die, especially the frog. He is going,
He has wings.
he is going to,
Shut up, it's
like
my
a
Saiyan.
torpedo, with the he is going to come flying towards, barely missing his target, crashing into the side of the canyon wall, and then he explodes. He dies.
What?
In cotton candy
what?
colored fireworks,
Wait,
he
seriously?
dies.
Does he?
Yes!
Worms everywhere.
In the name of Saiyan Fox, he dies.
He lended us his energy.
Huh. Well, that worked out.
Wow, he did not in his room.
It's like a dog sliding on a tile floor. Slamming right into a glass door.
Ooh. Well, that's festive.
What?
At this point, you would hear the soft pitter-pat of Ezra Milken coming back down the hall. Is she still working? Oh, what'd I miss?
She didn't break the
No,
box. Good.
No, she's,
Are we covered into gusher juice? Is he like a water balloon?
I mean,
I think that
I would
all
be in
of
the
you
range
would
for
be
that.
Little split. You guys didn't get as much of it. You're a little bit far away. You got some corner coverage, but Cass and Jumbles are soaked.
I immediately jump off the cliff and run to the pond.
Jumbles, no!
I'm stripping my clothes off and sprinting.
he's naked this time.
That's worse!
I dive in.
I'm
I
running
perfectly swan
after.
dive.
I'm running after Jumbles. I can't catch him. I know that, but I'm gonna try anyway.
You all kind of circle back at the watering hole.
I finally crossed the bridge and we're going back down there.
We've never had something handle himself before. It's kind of a nice change of pace, honestly.
Yeah, we softened him up, obviously. I mean, his skin looked pretty cuttable.
Yeah.
I
figured that one out.
He wasn't really holding together well enough, and then he just,
I eventually show up because I am enfeebled and slowed.
What's happening with Gramps?
bleeding
Hobbling.
from around my skull.
what the hell did he do to you?
Oh god, dude. Okay, hang on. I'm gonna do a medicine check.
Help!
Yeah, hang on, Gramps. I put my clothes back on first.
Your slime-covered clothes.
Let me hero point that because you really need it. Thank you, Scott.
Speaking of which,
Scott, no way!
from Scott in South Dakota, out of Cash for the night. So Cass can use this with all her might.
Thank you.
That's for Cass.
Okay, here we go. Roll the 2. You get nothing for an hour. you don't get healed for at least an hour.
Doing your best, buddy.
You know what? And I pull out a lesser healing potion. I go, there you go. I need a little bit of time. I'm still covered in goop. It's 2d8 plus 5.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Does a healing potion do anything with it? Is it just it's the medicine action, isn't it? That gets rid of
we have
conditions?
literally no
Oh
idea.
no,
if we
your
could have enfeebled
conditions
him
will
for.
last for
Okay.
24 hours.
Cool.
We
So
only
that
have a
was-
final boss. It's
Yeah,
fine.
so that's
Just
pogging.
2d8 plus 5?
Yep.
2d8 plus 5.
Okay.
16.
16.
It's better than what you have.
Yep.
Almost doubled him, in fact.
Yeah.
Delicious. Okay.
I am going to medicine myself as well.
I'm gonna medicine.
You,
I'm gonna medicine everyone. Where
are
are you?
immune to medicine right now.
Oh. Sick.
As the Jumbles tried.
But
You
you
have been
two aren't,
treated
so
as
I'll
well as
medicine
can
you
do,
two.
yeah. I'll take some.
There's 2 10s on both of them, but that gets me to the expert level, and I critically succeed because of my feats. So you both will get a lot here. I get to
Give me
again.
your
Yeah.
sauce.
I'm gonna just get the calculator
Lend
going.
me your sauce.
Okay, well we learned a lot.
Did we?
Well we know, some things that are different now.
I don't really know. We picked up a
Okay,
whole
well we
lot.
know the
Maddie-
clock was a guy named Fargus.
Yeah, well, now we got a name for the clock. So we can write that one on the grave. We bury that canyon someday.
29.
Thank you. The clock guy was named Faldor.
Faldor.
Yeah, and he was a rough draft. Whatever that means.
And then 33 for you, Tails. Okay, well, okay. So he did. John was gonna stand up, pop his back, and fully get dressed. He did say that he wanted the brains wanted to go be shared into one, become one. So that could be a hive mind of some kind. That crab did have
Quite a few.
5 brains in it.
Like he was collecting the things.
Yeah, so he could have been putting them in there with him.
I imagine that's where they came from in the first place. But I saw Yosef fighting that crab thing. And neither one of them walked away from that one particularly well off. I don't think they were really collaborating much on this particular project. But I don't really know how else to take that. I mean, obviously the crab's still here, and somehow so's Yosef.
Okay, well, maybe his lab has notes in there somewhere. That
Well, how about plan B? We tried your idea. Went great.
we won. I point to the fireworks scorches.
Let's get the void mirror and see if we can find any kind of connection between the setting for that and whatever's scrawled in that room the other side of the lake.
Sure, I guess, yeah. Any objections or anything?
Hey,
Cool.
Cass,
Uh,
you feeling okay?
I mean, I don't have that headache anymore. Everything in this stupid place affects memories and your mind and all that. It did a little of that to me, but I am hanging in there. So.
Hey, Jumbles.
Hey.
You're big and strong.
Yeah, I have a 0 strength.
Do you think you can help your grandpa get that mirror over here?
Yes.
I need a second. I want to try something. It's gonna take a couple minutes though.
And it'll take us only a few seconds to move that mirror, right? Slow, Grandpa.
I'm walking with my geese arm.
Okay, I got you. Just
You
lean
guys
on
will
me.
be great. You
He's
can kind of
leading me by the hand.
Come on, use my head.
We're almost across the street, Grandpa. We'll get the mirror.
Okay, we'll be back.
I'm still bleeding down the side of my head.
Maybe it takes an hour, then we'll feel better.
They leave. I kind of watch them. Well, that's gonna take them a minute. Where did I put it? I'll reach back and pull out another one of the little scrolls we found back in the library. I'm gonna try this with your brother, and honestly, I can't tell for sure if it worked or not, but it's worth an attempt. Hold still. And I'm gonna pull it out, start tracing the glyphs, reading through the words, pulling the magic out of this piece of paper. I'm gonna cast Restoration on Cass and try to reduce her malevolence condition.
Excellent.
Oh.
Cass, what is your malevolence condition?
Currently 4.
Ah.
4.
Wow, that's a lot higher than I thought it was. So yeah, good thing I'm doing this.
Yeah.
Well, Cassandra.
Malevolence.
Malevolence.
Now it's 2, hopefully.
A similar effect just as soon as you start to kind of study these glyphs. Now, having done this once before, it coming much easier to you. You see a similar light cast over Cass, and Cass, your malevolence condition would in fact go down.
Nice.
Oh, that helps a lot. Thank you.
I don't know what exactly this place is doing to us, but it's certainly not good. That's the last one I got, so be careful, okay?
You too.
Let's go help your grandpa.
Okay.
I doubt they've even moved.
Jumbles is pushing the mirror. He's trying to push.
That does take like literally 10 minutes to cast, so it's not
And
fast.
there's certainly, I mean, you guys got a long way to take this mirror, so combination of the two.
As we're
After-
kind of walking back as they're doing their thing and walking towards the mirror, enfeebled, slowed, battered, cut, bruised, everything above.
Crying.
Generally
maybe.
upsetty.
Maybe.
Generally bad. Generally feeling bad.
Hey, Jumbles.
Hey, Grandpa.
You okay?
I mean, physically pretty great.
Yeah.
Yeah. Emotionally, been better. But we make do. How are you doing?
Kinda down and out for both of them, quite frankly.
Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. Is there anything I can help with?
You're doing a lot of heavy lifting, so you're helping out in big ways. I'm really proud of you, Jumbles.
He kind of shifts his weight a little bit after you say that. Thank you.
And he said that not looking at you, but then he turns and looks and goes, I'm really sorry, Jumbles.
For which specific thing?
Probably too many things to count at this point, but I think the main thing being how I've handled all of this. You were right. I was selfish. really sorry.
He, your hand is like on his head as we're walking, and I just kind of like grip it a little bit, and I'm like, it's I mean, it's not okay, but I do forgive you for that. It's, you know, thank you for apologizing. That really means a lot.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry I got so angry with you. But I appreciate and love you. And thank you for running this time when we said we would run. I really, man, that genuinely means a lot to me. That you trusted me enough to follow that.
We're a team.
We're a team. We're gonna yeah, it's you and me and everyone else.
Yeah. Ow.
sorry, I let go of your finger.
It takes some time, but eventually you are able to get this mirror to this under crypt sort of room. And after examining, you would find kind of notched into this cavernous wall frames that if you could heave it up there would seem to be able to hold this thing.
Frames plural?
Kind of like corners where you could slide it onto.
I figure this would. It literally looks like it would fit up there. Like the mirror itself, anyway. I guess the perfect size for it. It looks like it is.
I mean, you two are taller than us, so.
I would have to get it out of the frame that it's in. Sort of looking over it. I'm not entirely sure how to do that. Let's say non-destructively.
It can't just go in as it is?
I was. One of the impression corners would be for like the pane of the thing, not the whole thing.
Well, it's like for the whole piece.
Oh, okay,
like
never
that's
mind.
kind of how you hold.
I thought you meant like just the actual like rectangle. Well, yeah, I guess what's the worst that could possibly happen?
Well, don't say that.
Before you say that, has it been an hour?
Has it been an hour?
I
Yeah.
don't think it's not
Not
taking
quite
that
enough.
long.
Not quite an hour.
do we want to just take a minute here to like heal up before we put the weird portal into the weird portal hole?
I was gonna say, isn't this part of the...
I think this needs to happen, Jumbles.
Okay.
It's
So where it fits.
it's pretty high up. There's like some sort of notches where you can climb up. It is going to require a series of checks, but if you are just staying here long enough to do it, then hey, eventually
Hey, I'm strong.
Hey, eventually
Hit me with it.
you want to okay then.
I'm a big, strong.
It's going to be
individual.
athletics. It's
Yep,
going to yeah.
I'm great at this.
Yep. Okay.
And I don't doubt you.
I was going to let
specialty.
you okay. Okay.
5.
Oh, you know,
Does anybody else want to?
you just
No,
Oh,
that's
you
the total.
stub your
Okay.
toe.
I-
Take 4 damage.
I also, Litzy and myself also learned about the Void Mirror and the Starless Scopes. From my understanding of the Void Mirror, would I know that reframing it right now, would that kick off the chain of events that we are, like, once we reframe it, is there
and you going back.
yeah, basically, is there any going back?
I think we're well past no going back.
From what you would know, kind of talking, even kind of conversing with Jumbles a little bit, who's also kind of deduced the same thing. The mirror needs to, at some point, go back into this frame. As you're kind of mulling it over in your head, you do get the sense that once it's replaced, if certain things aren't met, that something cataclysmic could occur.
Wait a second. Wait, no.
Ow, my toe.
Okay.
Yeah, they landed on
What?
it hard.
Come on, we're already here. What now?
If we don't do this right, bad things happen.
Well, then help me do it. I'm having a hell of a time getting it up here. if I'm
We
being
don't have
honest
your
with you.
sister here yet.
I'm sure she'll notice if it's, that cataclysmic.
Xarwin wanted me to bring you all down here.
Okay, check that one off.
And I don't know if I don't know how I feel. I thought I felt a certain way, but then I don't know if it's... I'm conflicted.
I'm with Talos on this. I don't think there's any going back now.
Yeah,
I
about
think
what?
We have to-
We've. Do you look around this room, Dad? Look at where we are. What we've already done.
Is there
This isn't the point to question the path we're on. We're well past that.
is there anything else on that list of things that you had?
Is it?
This is the last thing.
Let's do it. Let's see this through to its end. Whatever that might be.
I guess just be extra careful,
I guess, yeah.
Okay.
Puppies.
All right. You guys all lift this back into its frame. And nothing seems to happen at first. But you all feel a deep, unsettling feeling in the pit of your stomach. Everybody can increase their malevolence condition.
Dang it.
Thank God I got restored.
Yeah.
I feel like we should be seeing something. Something should happen, surely. I don't see anything. What are we missing?
Is that shadow in the corner still there?
It seems to almost be getting darker.
Anything with the mural of the monster?
No,
What didn't we do?
We did it all. We defeat the beast. Remains of the Xarwin family are freed from what holds them. Now they move on to the boneyard.
But,
We got all the remains, didn't we?
but why isn't it working? Why is nothing happening? This is supposed to be it.
Did the siblings? Did we get their remains? We got the mom, and we got the
Oh.
hand.
I don't know.
Let's
How are we supposed to know what anything is?
Let's take it out. Let's take it out.
No, it's already up there now. It's gotta work.
Is it getting the thing's getting darker still?
maybe. Or maybe it's just a trick of the light.
What do we do? What are we missing? Where are the kids? What would we even find? Where?
We could go. Let's go to the only place we haven't really looked at is the lab. That's my only guess.
There's the lab. The blueprint says there's another door right across from where we came down the basement in the first place.
The lab
Okay.
that the alien was in?
The surgical thing?
I guess there are several labs.
That's fair, I suppose. Kind of had a lot of stuff going on.
The
down here.
surgery room.
Yeah. Maybe what we need in order to open that one room
Where's
is in
I'll
the
pull this out.
surgery room.
Pull the blueprint back out. Look, this room across from where we came down the stairs, it looks like it's some kind of a mausoleum, a crypt of some sort. I mean, I don't know how else I could possibly interpret this. It looks like it's maybe they're interred in there. Maybe it's
There was the remains of the Xarwin family.
well, that's the best place I can think to look. We could come on, and we'll put it back in there. Let's head over there. We'll go upstairs and not go through the lab again. Not really want to. Well, I guess we can now. We could.
Yeah,
take
now
it.
that
other
it's
there.
empty.
Yeah, I think that's the one room we haven't really looked at down here. I think
Well,
that's.
let's take a look around then, I
Yeah.
suppose.
Okay.
All right.
Don't really trust that nothing else is gonna hop out of here, but
How's the
see
mirror
what we
looking?
can
Is
see.
it doing anything weird?
Nothing.
there's gotta be something. Come on,
Okay.
come on.
Can I do an Arcana check to see if there's anything suspicious at all?
What's your Arcana modifier?
12.
Punk.
You look up at it, and nothing jumps out at you in particular. It just kind of seems to be floating like a new makeshift ceiling above you. But you can't help but imagine it sort of like a door. And as you look at the moths looking down at something foreboding, as if anticipating an attack, you can't help but wonder if you've locked something in or locked something out.
Is there any way that we could take that down and put it back up later?
I'm already making my way out of the room towards the lab looking for.
Okay, I guess not.
All right. You guys march down the hall over to the lab. A much quieter journey than it's been before, and you find it open, free of any alien creatures that might have previously inhibited your journey. Can
Look around,
I?
look for a jar, for a box, for a brain.
Sure.
I don't know.
Okay.
Key would be cool.
I
Can
wanna
I
be,
get
I wanna
an
be searching.
occultism check from my investigators?
Ooh. That's what we're good at.
That's our specialty. It's our bit.
That's the thing
Uh-oh.
you do.
Yes.
Didn't really inspire confidence, that noise.
Well, it's 27 for me. So it's not-
19?
19. Jumbles!
Jumbo!
Jumbles! Jumbles, you attack this room. This is a room that
I attacked the room.
I shoot it.
you've been kind of waiting to get into for quite some time, having been kind of deterred. You just bury yourself in all of this information in this room that you've been waiting to get your hands on. And you start to assemble papers and notes that just cover every nook and cranny of this space. And you are able to piece together quite a few things about this room. It seems to have been a kind of hub for not even really just what Xarwin was working on, but even just his life in general. It seems like you can create... He spent a lot of his time down here. You are able to deduce what you may have already kind of started to figure out as you're kind of tracing through these notes, the purpose of this room, which is to perform operations. That operation, as you're kind of looking through these diagrams, is a removal of the brain. And as you're kind of scanning through, you see these empty cylinders lining the wall, which you can now identify as brain cylinders, designed to hold these brains. And as you continue to scan through the notes, you discover why. You read through Yosef's own handwriting the exact purpose as to why he was collecting these brains. What first started as a pursuit of knowledge, a mythed process sourced from the Dominion of the Black, where one could merge brains to consume, literally, knowledge. And then you see things turn as the Xarwin family begins to drop like flies. A terrible tragedy, something not really detailed in the notes, but you've already deduced might have occurred here with the death of the Xarwin children. You see Aesthana's murder, detailed in erratic scrawls. This insane plan to bring down a brain collector and house the entire Xarwin family in one being again for eternity. Everything laid out clear as day in the scrawls of a madman.
I share that information with everyone.
I get the feeling he's the one that should have been committed, not Fulvia.
Yeah, but where are the brains? But where are they? Why isn't it working?
We have.
I'm
well,
just ripping through, just like literally throwing brain jars on the floor if they're empty. I don't care.
I'm gonna take that as seeking and have.
I'm
And I
very
was going to ask
seeking.
for perception, so I'll lump you in on there.
I'm not scouting.
you
right
also
now.
I
get
have,
that.
yep, I had 2 of them.
Big not scouting. Nat 20 for a 32.
Ooh.
25.
Sorry, 31. Sorry.
17. I had 1, so they can have another. It's fine. It's their turn.
You'd like to remove your 17, actually concede?
Yeah.
Okay.
I concede.
Talus on a 31. You tear through these shelves, knocking things onto the ground, carelessly, just recklessly searching this room for an answer. And as you are, things are flying off the desk, you hear one tiny metal clink. And you look down and you see sliding across the floor from its fall. You would see a small key.
Oh.
We got
Whoa.
props.
All right. Here's something. Here's a key.
Oh.
It's real little. I don't think it's a door key.
It's bigger in real life.
Oh, okay. It's actually pretty door sized now that
That's
I
a
really
small
look at it.
key.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Just
It's like-
Like
underestimated it there.
weirdly big hands.
I can tell it's got giant hands. Hold
Twice
on,
the
this is-
size of
this
your
is-
face.
oh, this is something. Maybe this will get us into that door outside. Maybe
Yeah.
this will lead us to wherever the rest of the Xarwin family is. I don't know. It's something.
yeah,
he
that's-
kept it here for a reason.
Let's go try that door.
All right. You hustle in a flurry down the hall, grabbing Litzy on the way. She's here again.
Lizzie, come on.
She comes and she's like, "Oh,
I found
no."
a key.
And then you rush towards the door, pausing for a moment before it, feeling this anticipation. It looks like it'll fit.
This is absolutely it. This has got to be it. I'm just gonna stick it in the lock without a further hesitation and just turn it and throw it open if I can.
You hear it click. And as the doors slide open, you see the man, Xarwin. Not in the same semi-formed, ghostly matter that you've seen before. You see him clear as day, as if he were as real as the day that he was born. You see him, and you see a monstrous statue in the back of the room as he turns to face you with a slight smirk on his face. That is where we will leave you. Until next week.
Does the statue look like the monster in the mural?
Yes.
I had to ask.
I had to ask. Next week, after many days and nights spent fighting your way through Xarwin Manor, you have arrived. You will finally face off with Yosef Xarwin himself.
Oh, boy. Showdown.
I'm gonna stab him.
You're gonna stab him.
I'm gonna stab him. Man's getting stabbed.
Get ready to figure out the weakness.
It's
shoot.
me.
Oh yeah, dude. Actually, no check. I would like to. I just want it to be.
I don't even want to succeed.
I want him to be weak to me. Thank you guys so much for joining us for this
For the billion hero points.
penultimate. Oh my
Yes.
gosh! Thank you for
And
the
the
overwhelming
world's first
support.
immediate bane into using the bane.
Oh my gosh!
Let's get every bang
Overwhelming
on $1.
support. You guys
Needed
blow
me.
us away every single week. I mean, really. Thank you so much for joining us. Next week will in fact be. Isn't it the coolest?
That's super cool.
Yes. Oh my gosh! I was so excited for you guys to find the key. Oh my gosh. Next week is going to be our finale of Malevolence. We're gonna do it. The Numida family is ready. We're going to level up. We will be level
Oh.
6.
It's a powerful door.
We will need it.
Not the alien. The door. It's
This
what made us
door
level up.
fills me with vigor.
Oh my gosh, we cannot wait. We hope to see you join us then. We will be here Monday, the 16th, correct? 7 to 10.
Yes.
16th.
We're getting a nod. This guy can see a calendar. The 16th, 7 to 10, Malevolence finale. The final chapter of the Numida Adventures.
We made it!
If I know, right? Oh my gosh, we're
Alive.
so excited. If you just cannot wait that long, if this has got you just too excited for Pathfinder, don't worry. We've got more. We got Strange Aeons. It's every Saturday from 3 to 6. I sit there. AJ sits here. And it's also spooky. It's a grand old
We don't have
time.
any gummy monsters, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Which is kind of
You
lame.
should add those.
We should have more gummy
We should add
monsters.
those.
Yeah.
We should add those. Mhm,
It should be a
mhm.
series, like a UGT
I'm willing to
staple.
retcon what Asylum Fulvia went to just so that she can appear.
We just have screwed up dogs and very murdery girlfriends. It's a very different kind of experience.
Sounds like my Tuesday. Am I right, fellas?
What happens to Sully? Don't murder.
I can't help it. This isn't recorded.
She's
right?
full of
This-
violence. We covered
Don't
this.
it
She's,
Look,
Incriminate
don't
your
I just
girlfriend?
strike you?
she's oldest
It's
child
like
energy.
this.
She's full of violence. We covered this one.
Oh my gosh. Please join us there. We would love to have you. And in addition, we've got another little spicy little surprise.
Next weekend be
here.
stacked, boys.
It's gonna be a big weekend.
So, not only will we have the Malevolence finale next weekend, but the day before, the 15th,
In between Strange Aeons and Malevolence, the Sunday.
a special little treat coming. If anybody was watching the Strange Aeons stream this Saturday, you would already know. Or if you're in our Discord, but we are about to launch.
Or if you
our-
follow us on Twitter.
Or you
X
follow
or
us on
whatever.
Twitter. Or you follow
Or join our Patreon.
Listen, it's really cool. We're gonna launch our third Pathfinder show. That is going to be Abomination Vaults, run by our own Nicholas. Nick.
We gotta get Nick
His
back on our
DMing
stream, man. We're here.
debut,
He's running
right?
it. Nick's running the whole game. He's running the whole show.
This is his first ever show. We're very excited for him and the cast of players that await all of the terrors
A lot of
inside
returning
Abomination
faces
Vaults.
that you haven't
Yes.
gotten to see in a little while.
Yeah.
Very, very exciting. We've got a little something special here for you to watch, to look forward to get pumped up. Just a little special treat from us for Abomination Vaults. That's all we've got for you today. So until next week, and for the next two final time, everybody stay spooky.
The stars tell a tale all but forgotten by the mortal races. Centuries ago, the grand city of Absalom fell under the shadows of hatred and revenge. Cast out of the city for their vile practices, the Haruvex family lost their wealth, their influence, and their pride. Obsessed with destroying the city that had ruined her, the twisted sorceress Belcora Haruvex skulked deep into the wilds of the Starstone Isle. There she built a secret lair where she would amass foul magics and fell creatures to enact revenge against the city that she once called home. Subtle though she was, her machinations did not go entirely unnoticed. Guided by fate, the heroes known as the Rose Guard found their way through the wilds to stand beneath the imperishable lighthouse crowning Belcora's domain, the Gauntlight. Through shadow and flame, they fought, laying low twisted hordes and shattering evil rituals. Finally, they faced Belcora herself in the dark heart of her fortress and slew her. The threat was ended, and Absalom was saved. As time passed, the threat of Belcora faded. Her once mighty fortress has collapsed into ruin, and a life of peace is all that is known by the scions of the Rose Guard and the people of their town. But something dark stirs beneath the ruins of Gauntlight, a hatred pulsing like a sickness as it gathers strength, rallies nightmares, and remembers.